It's hard to
Oh,
Guess them.
hi. Nope, we are live now. Hi.
Hello!
I did say it was happening.
No, what? Hello! Come.
Think
I'm eating sweets. Hi. And welcome.
We reached 600 followers today.
Holy
neat.
shit balls! Sorry, expressions, but what? Why do
Keep-
why
Alice?
why do
Keep your balls and whatever they are covered with to yourself, please. We are live at the Stormy Dragon Tavern.
sorry? Oh, oops.
Oh, that's all good.
I forgot to do a thing. Hang on. No, you
I
keep
just
it.
really wanted to say that phrase in response to what you said.
I don't think we're in the thingy because I'm actually looking at the Twitch now and it's not doing a thing.
What?
Yazoo!
Hey, we got a Shazoo! What do you mean we're not there? We are. We're not under D&D.
Yeah,
We're under
they got a
tabletop
hydrate.
RPGs, by the way. Hey, Gray. Oh, hydrate. Hydrate.
Great devil. Bye, Dre. Delicious. Anyway, this is the flippin', the heckin', the gloved Molotov, stars without number, and we have ourselves
I forgot to prep
some encounters to carry on with. When we last saw the party,
Oh god, I'm so scared. Oh my god, Rory, why?
they were split 3 ways across this solar system. PIMM has been dealing with a variety of hostile borders. It seems that even though he ripped 2 Yakootahn crafts in 2, they had inside them autonomous boarding pods that cut holes in the side of the Milan and launched terrifying creatures onto the ship that all of the onboard PIMMs now have to deal with.
Correct yourself. 3 pods and 3 test subjects came onto the ship.
And all it's costing PIMM is as many PIMMs as he has to throw at them to subdue them.
It's like lemmings.
Mm-hmm. Charles, Jin, and Lucky have boarded
What a lemming.
Moving on.
Okay,
I
never
will,
mind.
we'll discuss that later.
In chat.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Have
Rory.
boarded the DOTAC ship MSG,
Oh my god.
and yes, that is the ship's name.
forgot.
With it. And are currently doing battle with a variety of technological horrors that were birthed by this creature's mind. And I was kind of rude last time and forced Lucky to reroll damage because I'm evil. And the face of this second mech creature that has emerged has warped and shifted to look very much like Tazi.
Oh yeah, that bastard.
And Lockie had one of his own memories thrown back at him via this medium, while Charles is now on 2 doses of regalia
Crap.
and is flying around, and also giving Jin the power to fly around. Jin is continuing to be very impressively creative with his abilities, as I would expect, and also scouted out the undersection of the ship, basically the deck below this one, and had a glimpse of what things are like down there. Spoilers, it's not great. Finally, Dimitri and Catalina, along with some engineers and Dr. Lucy, are flying around the exterior of this ship in stealth mode, trying to keep a hand as Dimitri is quite preoccupied flying the ship, he threw he threw Molly at Catalina and said, "Here, use Molly to do something." To which Catalina said, "Okay, Molly, aim for the pilot or the captain." And she went, "Okay," and made contact with a Papadise citizen called Andreas Katamaris, and found that his mind was fractured by his connection to DOTAC. And when Molly tried to reach out and help, she wasn't entirely successful. And basically notified DOTAC to the presence of an intruder in the pilot's mind, and brought his attention down upon you. And that is where we shall be continuing. For the sake of drama, I will be making the amount of time that can pass in brain space longer than 6 seconds, just for the sake of actually being able to span together part of the conversation in between combat turns, which I think is fair. So,
I'm scared.
To get you back into it, Catalina, you were in the equivalent of your mind palace, which is your father's garage. The door to the garage was sitting open, and you could see out beyond it the ruined and shelled, desolate wastes of the surface city of Harbona. Behind you, a fissure opened up in the wall of this workshop, and you saw through it Captain Andreas suspended in his own mind with a fractal shattered glass backdrop showing some images of him, his husband, and his happy family, and other nice memories kind of interspersed with far less pleasant memories. Molly reached out, and as this backdrop shattered, purely revealing a set of green glowing eyes and the booming voice of DOTAC, your surrounds cracked as well. There's now several rather unpleasant fissures through your mind palace originating from this crack where Andreas is located.
I'm pretty sure DOTAC also greeted me at the end of last session.
He did. He said, "Hello, Catalina. It's been a long time. What did you do?"
I made a mental effects save. I think I failed, but I didn't get a 1 or a 2.
Correct.
So I feel like her physical body is showing evident signs of stress.
Which is unfortunately a bit more difficult to perceive because you are wearing the Romney.
Oh, true.
If you recall. So your hair color and your facial expressions aren't as telling as much.
She's gonna mentally freeze up in her mind and go, DOTAC. And just like, just kind of panic for a minute.
My dear, you flatter me. I mentioned this before. I'm not DOTAC. I'm just an incredibly sophisticated series of countermeasures. I'm sure you'll find that my creator is not one who often doesn't get his way. And the fact that any of you escaped with your lives and your memories was worth consideration. So, he prepared a variety of contingency packets, and upon encountering you and your party, this one was activated.
Is there anything near me? Is there any like physical representation of DOTAC, or is he just a voice in the void?
There is a crack through the back wall of this workshop, and kind of in the void is a pair of like green glowing eyes, and kind of floating in between you and him is the physical form of Captain Andreas, just floating, head slumped to one side in this space.
She is going to grab the nearest thing, probably a screwdriver in her mental space, and try and throw it at the eyes.
Okay. To what end?
Because she's stressed and can't think of anything else to do. So there is no end.
Okay.
She failed another mental effect save.
Okay,
To think logically in this situation.
Okay, you grab a screwdriver and just go piff. It flies through the crack and disappears into the dark beyond your view. And DOTAC says, "My goodness, I thought you were smart. You'll have to do a lot better than that."
Just gonna see if she snaps out of this or just snaps. Oh, I think that's a save. I think my mental effect saves are pretty low. Yes, that's a save. Okay. She's gonna remember she's in a fucking mental space. And call out to Molly.
Yeah?
Molly? This is not out loud. This is just in her head. Like, you know. Get rid of him.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Thank you.
As the... Interestingly, though, because you were in your head, in your mind palace, you did say it out loud.
Right.
Because that's how it works. So, I'm going to crack open my bowl and make a roll.
And while Molly's doing that, she's going to try calling out to Andreas.
Okay. You see that the top and bottom seams of this crack, it's like there's a zip on the top and bottom of them, and pressure is being applied from both directions, but both zips appear to be stuck. So it's like the crack is being pulled closed a bit and then jamming. So it's basically just like a force is pushing on both sides trying to close it, but it's not enough, and Molly can't break the connection.
I want to try and give her advantage because I want her to try again. If that's permissible.
She can only try once a turn.
That's what I mean, like next turn. Just I'm letting you know out of sequence, just so you know that's my intention. But she's gonna call out to Andreas and try and get him to help.
Okay. What do you say to him?
Andreas, can you hear me? Remember the good things. Your family, your husband? There are good things in there that are not DOTAC. You are you. Remember who you are.
Can you please make me
God.
a persuade roll?
Aha, I can do that. Maybe. Come on, dice. Come on. Oh!
Okay.
I think that's a 13.
Wow.
Yeah, that's because it's a +2.
He has been prompted by your success to make his own mental effect save. Okay, that's the second 5 that you've rolled. Thank you. It's furthering my narrative. You kind of... You begin to see the fractured glass begin to come back into focus ever so slightly, and one of the pieces that shows Andreas's husband smiling at him begins to come into an additional focus. But then the green eyes flash brighter. You hear the sound of breaking glass, and it is rebuffed. The voice of DOTAC comes in again and says, human free will. Such a fun thing to play with.
I hate him so much. Ugh.
When you get right down to it, you're all just bags of chemical soup. And I have all the ingredients I need to stay in control.
And you're just some microchips in a battery, motherfucker.
You're not there. Be quiet.
Literally.
Okay.
Bit of programming, bitch.
That's your turn.
Yep. No
Because
problems,
now
no problems.
we are moving across to Dimitri's turn. And Dimitri, your turn is started by the voice of Molly in your head going, Dad? There's someone in here who isn't meant to be. I don't know what to do.
Tickle
Rory,
them.
Just so you know, you got another reroll.
Woo!
Goddamn.
You can thank Kalan.
Thank you, Kalan. I will use it to create great samples.
Trauma.
I mean, story.
Trauma.
Trauma. Yes, trauma.
This means war, Kalan.
What did you say?
I said tickle it. It will not expect it. It will put it off balance, and then it will probably be easier to kick out.
Did you really just tell Molly to coochie coo?
Maybe.
I'll give it a shot. Hang on.
That's great.
Coochie coo.
Okay.
And a hydrate. God damn it, Kalan.
So because of your just inherent deep-seated connection with Molly at this point, you begin to hear what she hears, and you can hear the sound of a reasonably heavy-set Greek man beginning to laugh. Catalina, from your perspective, a pair of like comical white gloves, very akin to like Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers, yeah.
Just like appear beneath Andreas's feet, pull
I
the
was
shoes
thinking
off,
like Mickey Mouse.
and start going.
I don't know how to respond to this.
Neither does Catalina. Jesus.
Nobody knows how to respond to this.
Calling out to Andreas. Andreas, come on. You can do it. Push him out. You have more important things to remember and think about than what he makes you think of.
His body is like involuntarily responding to the tickles, and his mouth is laughing, even though he's like this. It was like, but his head's still slumped over. He seems unconscious, but he's laughing. And DOTAC just cuts through and says, "What?" This
I say again, how can anyone expect us to have a plan when we don't know what the fuck we're doing?
This was not included in my operational parameters.
Coochie coo, motherfucker.
Okay, Dimitri, is there anything else that you would like to do during your turn?
We should do that by the way. Also, thank you, Kalan, for the gift subs. I'm so confused. Are you trying to torture us or gift us? Thank you.
God damn it, Ash, I'm seeing your messages.
Dance battle DOTAC! Oh my god!
Yes, so Dimitri, any other things you wish to use your turn for, as you're currently flying a ship?
I don't know. Like Molly can like draw strength from me if she needs.
Okay, cool. Good to know. I will bear that in mind going forwards.
I can battle trance.
Oh, so you're just gonna like turn the ship on autopilot and like.
Yeah, I can probably do that. Like, we just need to stay invisible, yeah?
Yeah, like you can easily program the ship to maintain certain proximity from this ship, basically match its moves, and remain cloaked quite easily. The reason you're at the helm is in case something unexpected it comes up, which it might.
Oh, yeah?
Because who knows? Okay, so you spend your turn beginning to program an autopilot sequence to match the ship's forward velocity and movements. Okay, we're now back to the top of the round. We have Lucky.
Boy. I don't know if you need to change maps.
I do need to change maps. Okay, buddy. You are staring at a hulking monstrosity of a mech with Tarzi's smiling and loving face sitting atop it. What do you do?
I activate my injector for tsunami.
You're a bit
And,
quiet, Ash.
I activate my injector for tsunami, and then I'm gonna go apeshit on him.
What does Tsunami do again?
It's like a barbarian's rage.
Tsunami gives extra health and bonuses to hits and checks for strength and dex.
The
Okay.
other drug we need to get him is called Juggernaut.
Yay!
See the Juggernaut bitch.
Subject gains morale score of 12, 10 extra hit points for 10 minutes, and a +2 bonus to all hit rolls. At the end of the duration, they immediately lose the 10 extra hit points.
Okay.
Restraint.
And that can drop me below 0 if I only hit the
Yes,
top.
it can.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am going to anti-vehicle laser him to the face because
You are missing an important point. Fills them with a reckless disregard for pain and intense aggressiveness.
yes.
Yeah, that's him all the time.
Yeah, but now
No,
he's
that's
on a
Sight,
mission.
not
No,
Tsunami.
you're thinking of the other one, I think. Anyway.
That's Sight, not Tsunami.
Yeah, Sight.
Tsunami
No,
is...
I know
Adds
that's
morale.
Tsunami. That's literally the first line of Tsunami. Tsunami fills them with a reckless disregard for pain and an intense aggressiveness.
He's right here.
I got a 19 on the dice to hit, by the way, so I'm gonna assume.
Yes, you hit. Roll me some damage on this big.
Come on, let's get the 3 10s.
Yeah.
Okay, not 3 10s, but not far off either. 20
Oh.
damage.
20 damage.
Emotional damage.
Okay. He takes 8 of that because of his armor.
AP 20.
Hmm?
AP 20.
So he takes 20 damage.
Hey, why doesn't my let's say AP 20?
It should.
I must
Because
know
he's wearing a mech, which has armor.
He is armor.
Yeah, but if he is the armor, then damaging the armor damages him, so the armor piercing kind of becomes null and void.
It's
if he is
probably
the armor.
it's probably because you're looking at it from the weapons table. The AP stuff is only actually shown in the mech table for some stupid reason.
That is odd.
Yes.
It's very, very odd indeed.
It's very
Okay. 20 damage. Okay.
That's what he gets for trying to cause me emotional damage.
You blow the lower half off this mech. Legs and below gone. So you went to fire center mass, but he was going to like keep moving towards you and basically jumped into your shot. So you just explode the bottom half and leave like a from here up left, including arms and the like now kind of sad, droopy head of Tazi on top, just kind of on the floor. Not going anywhere, but not completely destroyed.
Don't forget, Rory, you do have 2 rerolls.
I'm also going to, remembering what that whip did last
Dimes.
time, I'm going to move back.
Okay.
Because whilst I have no regard for damage to me, I want my mech to stay operational. So I can cause maximum damage to him.
Interesting. Okay. We are now cutting across to the interior of the Milan. As it's my turn to cause some pain.
Just tell me what deck we're on so I know where to move to.
Deck 1. First of all,
Decking
we have ourselves. Oh no, that's my plans for the future. We have 2. I wanted to get open the book with the guys. Hang on. I think I remember. Yeah, I remember. Cool. Okay. The Beastie Boys are going to absolutely tear into the cavalcade of PIMMs, starting with the one in the hydroponics bay. He's just going to bring up his monstrous claws and have at the cadre of helpers.
Bring it, nerd. You won't. You're too scared.
You had to say the Beastie Boys.
Yes, I did. You know I had to. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's really, really good.
Tell me why.
That's not the Beastie Boys. I think.
Backstreet Boys. That's the one I'm thinking.
Backstreet Boys, yeah.
That's good.
Okay. First him. Okay. Yep. With 2 well-placed savage blows, the first PIMM gets turned into a bust of himself. Like 2 clean cuts down on either side in a cross motion, clean through the first PIMM, and he is reduced to just a bust, and is
Do
very
you know
down.
how expensive those things are?
And the one kind of behind him, as he advances further, takes a further 3 damage. So this PIMM takes 3 damage.
Okay, I will mark that down.
Okay. And
I've literally got 18 stat blocks here.
and one thing you would notice is that as he is like actively like ravenously wildly swinging around with his big arms, he is like shearing branches off trees, decimating bushes, and basically undermining a lot of the good work that has been done by.
Oh no, not the vodka tree.
One of the swings does sound like the cracking and spilling of glass as it cuts through one of the thicker trunks.
I'm so tempted to do like a moment from The Bodyguard where he goes, no!
I think he's just crossed the line.
Whereas this other beast, you did successfully pin him under one of the doors. He spent his action last turn basically rolling over, and now is going to absolutely go to town on this door and try and free himself from under it. Just like ravenously, like, mandibles flared and snarling, just cutting at the doors to make a hole. Okay, that's not great, but it is a door.
It's a space door designed to stop oxygen from getting out.
Correct. But if you guys can cut and punch holes in doors, then why not
So
me?
could you. Good point, good point.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd
Just
say
more repairs to me.
he is able to like cut into the bottom of it enough of a divot that even when it drops more or less around him, and through a combination of cutting and scrabbling at the bottom of the door, he's able to free himself and get into the advanced lab proper. However, that is his turn. Just trying to get free of the door.
Okay.
So, good play. You bought yourself a turn with the door antics, which against these guys isn't nothing. However, you do have a very reckless fighting beast in a very advanced laboratory now.
Yeah, I'm hoping to kill it or put it down before that.
Well...
Protect the advanced lab.
Well, Pim, now's your chance because it's your turn.
Good point. All right. Well, first of all, I'm going to roll 3d20 and see if I can actually smack the crap out of this one in the hydroponics. Oh, not the bay, sorry. I'd rather... Can you please roll 8d20, Ali, while I roll 3d20 for the other ones?
Okay.
A second musket line of Pims unloading with...
Oh, God, those are all hits. 15, 15, and 19.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, that's 4.
Jesus.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8, yeah? Or 9?
8.
8. They killed the last one.
Okay, wish for high rolls. Oh,
I
wait.
wish.
I bet
Move
Wait.
to 2d6. Move him.
Where?
Ooh!
Hey!
Only
It's not bad.
3 miss, I think.
I think you need to roll a 12 or higher to hit.
Yeah. That's still...
3
5 hits? Okay. Alice, roll 5d8 for damage. Mikhail, roll 3d8 for damage on the guy on the left.
I don't want to, like, jeez. It's actually quite dark here. Can I get Ali to roll the d8s?
I can. How many do you need in total?
Do them separately. 3 for one, and then 5 for the other.
Okay, well, here's the 3. Ooh!
I think...
Oh!
22!
Oh!
That's
That's
two
almost
2
full
7s
damage.
and an 8.
And it's energy weapons, burst firing, so it's a +2 to each roll as well.
How
To
many
damage
are you
roll
doing
as
now?
well?
9?
Yeah.
Yeah,
5.
have a look.
Burst fire does 2 extra damage as well.
Yeah,
Oh!
it's an energy weapon, and it's a bonus 1 on top of that.
Well, then he goes down.
Yes! I
Um,
saved the lab!
Okay. So that is...
You saved what? My trees. Good job.
No,
I saved everything.
6, 12, 18, 19, 20.
That other one already got hit by a barrage, so...
Yes, he also goes down. It's essentially 2 beautiful moments occur simultaneously. I imagine Pim has like choral music going on in his head. It's I feel like it's that it's that na da 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 da. No, 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 no.
If anything, it'd probably be like, Nofastom no stai o Maya.
Everything is in slow motion as your like lines of Pims with stun rifles just going, and just like the shots are bouncing off this creature going like, and eventually both, almost simultaneously, that's how coordinated all the Pims are, both go and fall to the ground, stunned, but not dead, and actually barely damaged at all, but both are out for the count.
Cool. Just quick, I've still got movement. I'm going to use that movement to go and grab a whole bunch of sedatives. I'm going to keep these 2 sedated. For reasons.
Creepy.
I would also try to tie them up if I were you.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm going to put them in a whole bunch of restraints. Iron
Your-
boots and
I
stuff.
was going to say there are there's a whole pod full of cold sleep pods?
These are far too big to fit in a conventional coal sleep pod.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to make a new one.
I'm going to have to strap them to tables and sedate them heavily.
Okay. At this point, with like you, Pim, in the control room, see Lucia is now standing on the outside of this airlock on deck 1, frantically keying buttons into the control panel.
I'm just going to talk through the control panel and go, oh god, another one. Oh, it's just Lucia.
You dick!
I'm going to open the door and let her in.
If you have time for jokes, I assume you're done with them?
Well, they're not dead. But... No. It's fine. It's fine. I would like to see what makes them tick.
Of course. I will be on standby for, obvious reasons.
Oh, feel free to come in and take all of their technology. All yours. Gratis.
Okay. And she comes inside and basically, as you're doing things, just like stands atop the one in the lab with a spike thrower in one hand, just like casually aimed directly at its head.
I'm just going to have all of the PIMMs whistling as they go to basically, just...
We're whistling happily as you drag the PIMMs that are now in pieces down to the workshop to put them back together.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like full assembly line, getting these things ready to be secured to a table. I'm not going to experiment on them yet, as far as I know. I'm going to wait until Jin gets back.
Fair enough.
He'd probably appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, we are cutting back across to Dr. Charles inside the MSG. I believe you took the turn to heal yourself previously?
Yes. So there's a giant robot with a whip.
There is the upper half of the giant robot with a whip and an anti-vehicle laser on the floor. No longer mobile, but may still be able to do something dangerous.
Cool. That whip did quite a bit of damage to Lockie when it was used outside, yeah?
Correct.
Cool. I'm going to grab it with telekinesis and wrap it around the robot and then yank.
So force it to use it against himself.
Wow. Basically, I'm just going to grab the end of it, which is a free-moving object that you would whip out at things. Just
Sure.
grab it and wrap it around the robot and then just yank on the end, causing it to attack itself, basically.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Roll me a telekinesis. You will probably have to enter the room and get a bit closer because the end of the whip is quite a small target, and so you can get closer to see it.
Crikey, I haven't seen one of those in the wild before. Let's get a bit closer.
Good
He's a
old Steve
beauty.
Irwin.
That is plus wisdom. That's 16.
Oh, high numbers, guys. God. Okay, yeah. You float back into the room and pass Lockie just a bit, and you go, there it is. And just like, with one spiral motion, pick up the end, and it spins around like a spring, the speed at which you're doing it, and then with your mind you just pull it taut, and the arms that were trying to like struggle and like do a whole walkie thing but on hands go whoop, and it falls to the ground and lands kind of sideways. Quite comical and undignified for such a grave threat. And it still has Tarzy's face, which is a thing that you are seeing for the first time, Charles.
I can't wait to destroy you.
That's not a nice thing to say to Tarzy.
The Tarzy's head on this thing's shoulders goes, I'd like to see you try.
Oh, why,
If,
Rory?
if I start pulling that tight, will it do any damage? 'Cause I am using a ton of force.
Yes, you are using a ton of force. However, this is a mech, and part of the damage it was dealing was through an electrical current being applied through the whip, which you don't have the power to force it to apply.
Right.
You have tied it up and basically rendered it immobile and incapable of aiming any of its weapons.
I just look at Lockie and be like, if you wish.
With pleasure.
Okay. Well, it's DOTAC's turn.
Oh no.
But he said he wasn't DOTAC.
It's fake DOTAC's turn.
I'm gonna keep calling him DOTAC because it's easier than the old term.
Photac. Photac.
No, he doesn't get a turn. He's not DOTAC.
Rotac.
Brotac.
No, definitely
More
not.
like no-tac.
So there is a compilation of nanites still inside the armor, and the head shifts in an instant to be that of Darius.
That mother banana cakes.
Banana cake.
Look, I'm trying not to swear too much, okay? But seriously, that piece of banana cake.
Speaking in his own voice, but using Darius's face, he says, I'm wondering where this one got to. I did try and repel some hacking, but it really wasn't his style. Don't tell me he's chickened out.
Sick him, Tiger. Kill that mofo. You know what?
That's just like the most
Listen to
PC
me.
way of saying it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sick him, kill that mofo, bedingle him.
Please, kind sir, dispose of this garbage that is before my sight.
Kick him in the rump.
I'm doing something weird. Give me a sec.
Dost thou even hoist?
There we go.
Oh.
Charles, two hatches that are beneath you crack open. And pairs of very grisly-looking surgical equipment emerge from inside. They look very familiar.
Oh.
Kind of like you had a shuttle on board your ship recently that you weren't really happy about, that was equipped with this kind of technology.
You just keep bringing out curveballs, don't you?
I had these in place the entire time. It's all part of DOTAC's plan. He's having to adapt, but you know, you may be flying, but these arms have some reach, and the ceiling isn't that high.
Rip them to pieces.
Dr. Charles, can you please roll me 2 evade rolls?
Gonna make him fucking evade rolls.
Yes, I am.
Exactly what I'm not good at. Oh, actually, Ellis, can you do it?
Yeah, roll, and I'll quickly donate so you can roll again, just in case.
Don't you dare.
Two D20s, please.
Oh shit! Wait,
I can't donate when I'm in the stream
they're
anyway, Rory.
D20s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Evasion roll.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Why 2?
I get
Because-
grabbed by 1.
One is
'Cause there's
18, by the way. That
Two,
one there is 18.
two sets of arms, each trying to grab up to Charles and one is able to get a handle on him.
Smack
so
it,
sorry,
destroy it,
I'm
rip it,
sorry.
rip it to pieces.
Okay.
I've used my turn, so I can't this turn. Next turn, I'm going to start tearing apart this fucking ship.
Charles,
just
you
remember
Charles
are...
did a mental effect save as soon as Darius's face appeared, and he failed it. This is not going to end well.
Charles, can you please make me a... Hang on a second. You're wearing... You have psychic armor on, don't you?
Yes.
I have an
Okay.
armor of 0.
Okay, so you are ensnared, but because you have psychic defenses, I will have to make an attack roll to actually attempt to pull off what I'm trying to. So
I'm
gonna
also
do-
technically wearing a spacesuit.
Yeah.
He's trying to infect you with his nanoids.
That is unfortunately not sufficient in my mind to pull off. But as you are ensnared and held in place, you can see one of the grisly mechanical arms rears up and has a rather unpleasant-looking syringe on one end, and takes a downward stab motion directly towards your neck. But it bounces off an invisible field of force that you're focusing on. Okay.
This guy. I hate him. Hate him. Can we just, like, bomb the planet? No, this is me speaking, not Catalina. She would never do that. But, like, can we just burn it, the whole thing?
Unfortunately, I don't get to inject a deadly toxin into Charles. God, it's all-
Shame, man. Big damn shame.
What the hell is that? Oh, never mind. On with the game.
Okay. He is not currently in a position to do anything else. Jin, I don't believe that you were spotted when you poked your head down to investigate the lower deck, right?
Chris, you're
I think someone looked up at the noise, but I don't think they spotted.
Okay. Cool. It's all good. That is the end of DOTAC's turn. Jin, it's your turn.
Woo, Jin, go, woo!
I'm just
do
thinking.
it, no one can.
Yeah. Hey, all those arms have to run on one protocol system, don't they?
Interesting thought.
I'm going to just move up to here and toss a line shunt onto it, because I want this to actually override properly this time. Do I have to specify line shunt before I make the the hack roll, or can I make the hack and then decide whether I'm going to enforce it?
You can access the line shunt. I think you need to physically upload hack onto a line shunt and then apply it. Because there are other mods that say you can remotely connect to your line shunt to do things. So because they exist, I would say that the line shunt has to be pre-programmed first.
Okay. In that case, I will program as I am walking this over in my mind. Alice, can you roll me a hack roll while I quickly work out what I'm going to do?
She is not currently at her computer. She is currently coughing up a lot.
Oh no, is she okay?
I think we made her laugh too
I
hard.
think she swallowed water while laughing or something.
Oh no.
She swallowed her tea while laughing.
I got her back.
Alice, please don't die.
She actually coughed up her tea again.
Oh.
I find this hilarious.
But it is painful.
Not for me.
Alright.
Lockie's catch cry. That looks painful, but not for me.
Oh, that ambulance.
What did you need rolled? 2d6?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I was joking.
And don't do that.
4 and 5.
4 and 5.
I'm surprised no one noticed.
We can hear it.
That's a plus. That's 13.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm-
What kind of hack are you doing?
I'm trying to upload to whatever controls all of these arms, that the number one thing they should cut is where the arms come out at their bases.
Yeah. You know what? Yep, that is a thing that I imagine would be entirely possible. There's a variety of, like, of terrifying-looking surgical and cutting implements in these arms. So you upload that, and that is something that would happen almost immediately. You notice that, hang on, are these going to be visible? Yes, they are. You see 5 more hatches, along with the 3 that are already open, burst open and begin writhing around uncontrollably for a few seconds as the hack uploads, and the system's like, what's happening? Oh, I know what's happening. And they all just cut themselves away from the system and just drop to the floor, including dropping Charles.
You know, DOTAC, I'm getting a little bored. This is like, come on, man, you can't fight me with fucking computers. You should probably have worked that out by now.
I don't even know who you are.
Or what?
I told you, I'm a djinn.
It's actually great because DOTAC doesn't know anything about you and would legitimately actually be worried about what's going on.
I've destroyed about 4 AIs already, as I said, and it looks like you're going to be the 5th. I'm really getting tired of this. I suggest you stop and we talk, otherwise we just continue this. You bring something new out, I destroy something you own. It gets really expensive. Someone asks me for the bill, I have to run away so that I don't have to pay the bill.
You're well past your turn, but yeah, you're basically just smugly monologuing at DOTAC about how much he sucks.
And about how I'm going to basically die in a dash.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Dude, did you know that you, like, totally suck?
It is...
I believe it's Catalina, yeah.
Well, I'm done dying, so it's fine.
Catalina.
No, like, you don't understand. I almost, like, spewed tea all over my computer. Like, not actually spewed, but I mean, like, it was in my mouth. Anyway.
Okay.
It was a big mess. I'm sorry, I'm a
I'll
mess.
have to go back and clip it later.
Nobody else make Alice die of laughing, asphyxiation, or vomiting,
Cool.
please.
I didn't throw up, I just, like...
You just almost threw up.
You didn't throw up, you just threw up a little in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. So,
Throwing up means it came from my stomach. This didn't come from... Anyway, moving on.
Catalina, back in your rapidly fracturing mind palace, you have before you the eyes of DOTAC and a unfortunate Greek man floating in space before you.
13 is safe, so I'm still fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I feel like every turn this is a thing.
Yeah. You have a DOTAC piggybacking on your mind. This is deeply disturbing.
It's trauma.
There's nothing new about that.
She's just trying to assist Molly in allowing Andreas to get his mind back.
Okay. By just like saying nice and supportive things.
Yeah. Just trying to get through to Andreas.
Okay. Molly is just like, I'm gonna do my best, okay? I really don't know what's going on. I'm kind of scared. Okay.
You can do it, Molly. Come on. We need to help Andreas. He is not okay. Andreas, you can do this.
Molly is focusing, and focusing hard. Dimitri would be able to feel inside his spacesuit that Molly's physical body is beginning to heat up quite a bit, and he feels his suit's environmental controls kick in and try and counteract the spike in heat. the voice of Molly you can hear is doing more of the just focusing, and yes, her straining. She is trying to deliver the biggest, most epic psychic poop imaginable. And you see that, interestingly, the cracks of the previous cracks that surrounded Andreas don't reappear, but new ones appear in DOTAC's background. And pieces of Andreas's self begin to, like, reassert themselves. And you can see that Andreas was kind of slumped over like this, his head kind of twitches, and he goes, I don't know what's happening. Get out of my head! And now he is actively concentrating, trying to
Come on.
push DOTAC's will out as well. DOTAC just kind of sighs at this and goes, it's always so quaint when the chimps think they have a say.
Rude. We ain't no chimp.
That's fine. I'll just increase your dosage.
Chemically induced nonsense. Oh.
Yes.
You don't know what's going on. Or do you?
I can presume.
That you can. And now you have basically everybody in this mind palace except DOTAC is fighting DOTAC.
Yeah. Do you need me to do like a persuasion or anything roll like that, or just it's a all Molly?
I will say roll me
Maybe a mental
persuasion
effect.
because I would like you to, because it's fun.
To see if I can give Molly a +1, maybe. 7. It is a 7.
Okay.
I rolled a mental
I
effect
get a
save.
+2.
Sorry?
So I rolled a mental effect save. That's a 20.
Rude.
Your mind is rock solid. Unlike Catalina's mind.
Ha! Thanks.
This
mind
is
is
a
a mess.
well-proven
Hey, I'm not doing much better than you, trust me.
I feel like the inside of her mind, as she started to, like, not be okay, just started to become a psychedelic of colors. Just the walls just seemed to, like, wibble wobble a little, and like, everything became warped colors. And then as she stabilized a little bit, she's like, it's a little bit more, normal, but it's wibbly wobbly in here.
Yeah.
You literally just described Doctor Who.
You're not wrong, but it wasn't intentional.
I can
Actually-
get behind that mental image.
The most Doctor Who I've ever watched was in black and white.
Okay, Catalina, you are furiously
Mostly
focused
yellow
on
for me.
trying to
Fair.
push DOTAC out, which is honestly a remarkable feat in of itself to even try. Dimitri,
Has Catalina
You-
ever done anything the easy way?
can you please roll me vehicle space to get your autopilot quickly locked in?
Ow.
Yes,
What did you roll?
I rolled 10.
10. Okay, you've
Two.
probably done this before, and you're like, oh, how will this?
I've got this saved. Load.
Yeah, I've got to say, put a compound, plug it in, boot it up, and go easy. A few changes there, we're good. And then you sit back, cross your legs up in the chair, or do whatever you want to do, and try to help.
Yep, that's me.
Yes, indeed. So, as you are continuing to help and assist, Catalina, you see that your backdrop is changing. What behind you, outside of this garage, was the ruins of Harbona, but the details are kind of fading and shifting and disappearing into white, and kind of coming through in their place is tones of greens and browns, and you can see Dimitri is parking his mind palace at the entrance to the garage, and now, as opposed to a ruined city outside the garage, you can see a nice, pleasant, well-groomed
Garden.
garden and stand of trees, with Dimitri standing in the center.
Oh, Catalina's familiar with this space. She got
Oh,
drunk
yes.
here.
Oh, yes. And because it is the top of the initiative round, I'm going to say, sorry, I have to pee, and be right back. But then we're going to jump in.
Break?
It's a bit early for break.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Unless other people are also in need of PP times.
Up to y'all. I'm good.
Okay.
I've had my choking session. I think I'm
Not
ready.
break yet. One more round of initiative, and then we'll go for a break. But yeah, we have to be. So I'll be back. Okay, bye.
Okay.
No king shaming, but what the fuck?
What?
I said no king shaming, but what the fuck? Your choking session?
Oh. Look, I almost died over here. All right, leave me alone.
Shut up.
You got me. It's only fair.
Mm.
So, Lockie's going to kill the robot in this turn, yeah? Probably, most likely.
Possibly.
Considering it can't do anything, and you should now basically have advantage on the attack.
In theory.
He's saying this because he doesn't want it to come around to his turn and it still be up, because then he will have a reason to push the button again.
Oh, I think Charles might still push the button again.
Oh no.
This is going to be a TPK. Holy shit.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
We're fine over on the stealth ship.
The last time Charles's powers got out of control, he nearly ripped a fucking crater in the side of the glove Molotov.
Because he's not on the glove Molotov now.
We have a bigger ship, it's fine. Everything is fine.
You are all close proximity.
Actually, how long
Oh,
did
we
it
could
take
just
us to get out here?
We could just put him in one of the cryo sleep pods until we get to a planet. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's not yet. How do you plan to
How
do that?
How long did it take us to get here?
All we need to do is
day?
sedate this
No.
Sessions?
tiger.
2 sessions?
2 days? 3 days?
It took us half a day. It was going to take us a full day or 2 days to get to Yakootahn, but you were traveling at twice the speed because of the stealth shuttle.
As it is, I'm going to be falling into a coma and then you'll be on the ship with me in said coma for 10 hours.
Staying true to
A
your
little shuttle.
True to your name. Yep, Mr. Coma.
Dr. Coma.
Dr. Coma.
Well, let's see. I've only taken 2 doses. Last time I did that, I took 4.
True. However, we are putting you in a cryopod immediately and hope to the gods that you just
You've taken 3.
don't.
No, I've taken 2. I've taken 2 and focused it towards telekinesis. One for the precious boots and one for flight.
You slammed one on your wrist so that you could do the flight and everything, and then you slammed on your wrist again to do the attack, and now you might do it again, so that makes it 3.
No.
Yeah.
Are you done?
I only slammed it when I started flying. I continue to have the power for up to an hour afterwards.
Help me out here, Rory. How many times has he pressed the button?
Twice.
Which is, if he presses it again now, it'll be 3 times.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, Christian.
It's all good. We just had like a cross of wires and you all got confused. It's fine.
Anyway, I need to play the other music that's more dramatic and less sad because it's Lockie's turn.
Yeah.
Less mind stuff, more boom stuff.
Yeah.
Lockie thinks
Lockie.
Charles and Jin have got themselves handled.
On the
He's
note, I've
gonna
also been looking
slowly advance towards the mech.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, before I just wanted to kill you because you used her face. But now with his, I might actually enjoy this.
I have
and then get an
goosebumps.
anti-vehicle laser straight to his face
Okay.
from point blank range.
Okay.
You missed.
Just roll me damage.
But I rolled another 19 on the dice.
Against a stationary target.
A bound stationary target.
Mhm.
A
So
bound
this is
stationary target with Darius's face.
This is an execution now. Oh, this is really an execution.
Doesn't
That is another
count.
20 damage.
Okay. You bring the barrel of this gun to bear, and as you line it up and feel the slug about to be released, the eyes of Darius lock with yours, and the mouth says in his voice, "Hey, go big or go home, am I right?" And then you fire.
Fuck you.
God damn it, Rory.
Oh, you're lucky. That was a nat 20.
You annihilate what is left of this mech, and I'm just going to double check what's directly underneath the floor, because that's relevant. Regrettably. Okay, so that's there. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm going to double check.
Did Lucky do it again and kill an unsuspecting person?
Okay, so.
God damn it.
Tombstone.
I killed Gregory the janitor.
Oh, yeah, you did.
God damn it.
Every single time.
Why did I kill him?
Jesus Christ.
So as you look down through the hole that is the smouldering wreck of this mech, you just see a pair of smouldering shoes on the next
No,
floor down.
actually. You look through the hole you've made, and you can see what I can only effectively describe as the size of that number equivalent of one of those stand-up Bacta tanks from Star Wars. It's quite chunky and has a large base in it, and you can see suspended within it is a very pale, slightly sickly looking man whose head is just covered in sockets and wires. He's currently missing his right arm now, and has fallen to the ground, pulling free the sockets from his head as the liquid is now draining onto the inside of this room beneath.
What's his name?
You don't know.
He's not dead yet.
Yes.
He did just have his arm shot off by an anti-vehicle laser.
I can fix that.
Mhm.
All
I
right,
have a
hang
theory.
on. I've got the tombstone ready though. Just let me know.
Not breaking stride, Lockie's just going to continue into the next chamber. He's trying to find a way downstairs.
Okay.
And that hole is definitely not big enough for a mech to go through. Not yet, at least.
No.
I have a theory
What's your theory?
about who our mystery man is.
Oh, okay.
It's not good.
Mystery man? Wait, which mystery man?
The one who just lost his arm, I'm like, is that the captain?
No, I can actually make it all the way.
No,
Well,
not
you-
Andreas.
that's
Well-
my theory.
I will just ask you to pull back to
Alright, all good.
the doorway, Lockie, just because I mean you can be in the next chamber, but as you enter, you can see there's a big hatch in the floor.
That spells out nasty.
Did you
I
not
mean-
wonder how this second mech got to be on this floor?
Oh, no, I figured there was some way. But, interesting. Noted. Lockie will approach.
Okay. Now bear in mind that you are currently under the influence of powerful drugs and are more than likely filled with reckless abandon. And given that you have the movement, I'm going to have to ask you to make a mental effect save to not use all of it and just jump in.
Oh, if the hatch is open, then definitely.
It's not open, but you know that there's more bits to be done downstairs.
I just wasn't sure if there would be enough action for him to make the movement. Otherwise, definitely he's going in.
You could... you are using a mech. You can just, like, as a quick reaction, walk up with your other non-gun hand, throw it open, and jump in. I'm fine with that.
Well, as he said, go big or go home. Let's go down.
Okay, you're going down. Okay,
I'm so glad that's now my catchphrase.
It's either that or taste time.
I'm just going to reveal some more areas.
No, that's just Charles on a weekday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a precog. I can't taste time. I can really heal people and move things with my mind.
Anyone with enough drugs can taste time. Or at least think they're tasting time.
If you can't taste time with the drugs you've taken, you've not taken enough drugs.
Yes.
Are you saying I need more drugs?
Yes. I'm Hillbilly Pim.
I'm scared of Hillbilly Pim.
As you well should be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hillbilly Pim has
Also,
AIDS on his brain.
Someone's gone and peed on the floor here.
God damn.
No, I just need to know where the hatches were. So I'm off the floor.
That's fit.
So
I can't actually see what's going on.
I know. So
Look at the stream.
So you don't know what is happening over here.
Mm-hmm.
That was all seen by Jin.
Yep, that's all good.
Oh, actually, I will also reveal.
I don't know
This.
if
Hang on.
that makes it easier for Mikhail to see or not, but they're the hatches, the yellow puddles.
I'm
There.
on a
Different
different
coloured.
screen.
No, look at the stream.
On the stream, that's what I'm saying. But it's yellow on green, and I figured that would be hard for you to see. So I did pink, but I realized the pink might not be a bright enough tone.
Okay, I have also revealed the hole you made.
That is actually helpful, thank you.
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to be considerate, that's all.
So,
Yeah.
you jump down into this room, and it is, by and large, quite empty. It seems that this hatch contains or is used as a cargo bay, but the ship currently isn't carrying much cargo, as it's at the end of its journey and probably didn't have any surplus food or anything. So it's just a big empty room with doors in all 4 cardinal directions. You have more movement because it's a big damn mech and it's fast. What do you do?
Which area looks like it leads to the... Oh, I suppose the doors to the north look like they lead to the engine, right?
That would make the most sense, yes.
Then that's where I'm going.
Okay.
Classic lock.
Now, I need to think about that. So, these people probably wouldn't be there anymore. And these people would probably be on the ground dead.
Oh god. Levels of concern rising.
I mean, massive amounts of engine heat were vented into this chamber from Jin. So, I'm saying some people did manage to get away, but other people were roasted by it.
So what you're saying is I'm not the only person who accidentally murders people.
No, that was quite intentional from Jin. I'm confident in that.
Jin's peace-loving right up until he can't be. And at that point, I
He's
mean,
maniacal,
we're all
apparently.
flesh. Like organics, they live, eat, breathe, die, get eaten, eat each other.
Only you eat other people, Jin.
Heaps of you eat fucking cows.
I said people.
Yeah, but I'm not a people, so it's okay.
It's true, you're
Okay,
not
lovely.
human.
You advance into the next room, and you indeed see the telltale signs of an engine room. However, there are a variety of surfaces that are currently only just formally red hot. There's emergency runoff vents near the ceilings, and you can see some heavily charred corpses curled up on the ground, sporting small glints of shine as the cyberware that was installed inside them fared better than their flesh did against the heat. And yep.
Just actually no, I probably wouldn't have time, so I'll leave it for this one.
Yes, that is probably your turn, but yes, you have made it to the engine room. PIMM, you have successfully dealt with the beasties, which means that.
Oh no! Pretend I'm not here. Go back to initiative.
I mean, you are on the initiative tracker, which is why I'm talking to you. So I'm just gonna ask, what is your intent with these creatures specifically, and based on how many of the U's that you have nearby, how long do you expect it will take for you to get them fully secured?
If I use all of the PIMMs available, I think with Lucia's help as well, I should be able to get them into the cafeteria where there's plenty of tables that pretty much never get used because everyone eats in their room.
Like animals.
Yeah. I was thinking it might be easy because there's an elevator that takes us right to the cargo bay on the way, so I'm sure that some PIMMs can take these buggers to the cafeteria, others can pee off to the med bay to grab a whole bunch of sedatives, and the other PIMMs can go to the cargo bay to get the cargo straps.
Ah, yes. Like big chunky nylon straps to...
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
And a crank to make sure that they do not move.
Okay, so...
For shits and gigs, I believe there's still like a spool of wire in there as well.
Fuck it, that too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so your plan is to just get all the tables out of the way in the inside of the cafeteria, and then just heavily bind and sedate these two guys in there, and then just bar the door just in case.
Oh, I wasn't going to bar the door. I'm going to have a couple of PIMMs in there with them.
Okay.
I'm also going to extra secure. If I don't think I've used enough, I will use more. If I think I've used enough, I will use more.
Okay.
I want these to be, so restrained that the only thing they can do is breathe.
That's perhaps a little unpleasant.
Well, hey, don't take any chances with Rory as the DM.
I can of course respect that, and that plan will probably take several minutes, but because these creatures aren't especially special in terms of resisting shock damage, I'd say that they remain subdued for long enough for that plan to be enacted. It takes hours for humans to recover from shock damage, and these guys aren't that much bigger and more impressive than humans to significantly cut that time down. So, yes, that plan is all good. One more question before we hop it over. What is your plan in regards to the ship? You are done with space combat, you are done with boarding combat. Where are you flying the ship now?
Once I have successfully secured them, I will leave a few PIMMs, maybe 4 or 5, stationed as guard, and then I will resume flight course towards the stealth ship and the bad ship.
Okay, good to know.
MSG.
The MSG.
For Uncle Roger.
The MSG. I really should toss this can, but it's so useful. Anyway, yes, that's your plan. It seems entirely doable, given your time frame and the sheer number of yourselves. So that is currently ongoing. And yes,
Many self. Such wow.
And you have the help of Lucia. So now we are going to cut back to Dr. Charles. You have just seen Lockie disappear into the bowels of the ship.
I quickly lean down and pick up the needle that tried to inject me in the fucking throat.
Yes?
And put that in my bag.
Okay.
Save it for later.
Please make a note of that for your inventory.
I shall.
I'll
And
just
then
watch you do this and just. You're welcome.
oh, Charles is not replying to anything at the moment.
He's God.
And
I
then he's
was very off put by that then.
then he's probably going to fly over to this corpse or the crater that is the remainder of said corpse.
Yeah.
And look down into the
Okay.
room. Does the hole look big?
The hole is not large enough for you to fit through, if that's what you're
The
getting.
hole will be large enough for me to fit through.
Okay.
So I just sort of float in the air looking down and then reach out and just rip the floor up.
Okay,
And start tunneling my way through.
do bear in mind that there is about an entire deck's worth of mechanism between the top and bottom decks of this ship. So you'll have to push through like 3-4 meters of mechanism to get down.
Actually, are we trying to save anyone on this ship?
You are a god. These lives mean very little to you at the moment, Charles, because
Yes,
you are
But
the
he's a
almighty.
doctor.
but again,
He's a doctor.
No.
Does Charles want to save? Does he have to save it? He's a god. He can save them.
That's a
Or
good
are
point.
they-
So are you taking
lethal effect save.
the line of these lives mean nothing because of my power, or these lives mean everything because of my power?
Am I a merciful god?
That's right.
They just tried to use my best, like one of my best friend's faces against me. No, I am not a merciful god. So instead of trying to rip my way into the floor, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to punch out the window.
Which window?
I know this one. Because now
Okay.
there's a hole in the floor. And all that air has to go somewhere.
Okay.
Charles was angry.
Well,
Roll me
Celeste's
tell-
trying to save Andre.
Roll me telekinesis, please.
He's in the bridge. It's fine.
I'd like to imagine it sounds like a balloon deflating.
Alice, can you please roll me a, I'd say tech to make my
Hey,
thing react in time?
Tech save?
Well-
Or, like,
It's
Well,
going to be a save, but I don't know.
save?
It depends on Rory.
is it a save or a roll?
no,
Rory?
13.
Jin, you are currently under the influence of
Light.
flight. Yes.
Yes, but that does still mean that I'm going to have to actively resist getting sucked out a window, whether I'm flying or not. Like,
I
a
think
bird going through a jet turbine is a bird going through a jet turbine.
That's fair. I would say that would be a physical effect save because you are actively being prompted to resist a physical suction.
I was gonna ask if I could make it tech if I activate my thing as a magnet to try and keep myself locked to the floor, maglock myself with it.
I'd ask if you want to make a tech save, roll me profession anywhere first.
All right. That's
Lucky,
2d6, Alice.
did you close that
No, he didn't. He just
trap
jumped in.
door when you... There's an even bigger hole!
That's an 8, Chris.
Plus 3, that's an 11.
I will allow it. Roll
Okay.
me a tech save instead.
So
Yeah, so d20.
Alright.
I mean, that raises my chance by 25%.
That's a 16.
Cool.
I need the new
I
dead
would have been
guy's
fine
name,
either
please.
way.
You don't know it.
I didn't know the other guy that got killed on the bloody thing, but
Just
you gave
making tombstone memes.
Please.
He wasn't potentially still a relevant shaker. However, I will say, so, Charles, you're all high on your telekinesis. You look around. There's various pieces of debris left behind from this mech and the furniture. You look down and you pick up like a large, nasty piece of jagged metal. And just go and just pith it end over end towards this reinforced spacecraft grade window, which impacts. And then once it impacts, you're like, nope, and just like drive it home and just apply more and more pressure, and the cracks spread and spread, and the window blown out. Jin, you just in time are able to go, press a button and feel the current around you suck you down to the floor, and you are secure, but were probably pulled like a bit closer towards the window before you press the button.
Yeah, okay. Help over.
Charles, you see something happen down the hole. The largest and most available piece of debris that's down there is, interestingly, the man who fell out of the thing.
Figured.
So, though several pieces of like broken glass and mechanism fly up the hole past you and are sucked out, not long after that, you see a human body go and get very gruesomely jammed up inside this hole, and because he does not have a perfect seal, you are seeing what it is the equivalent of a human body through a cheese grater as the jagged pieces of ship interior scrape past the body as it gets pulled ever further towards you.
I can fix
If
that.
this man wasn't dead before, he's definitely dead now.
I can fix that.
Oh my god, you can too, but the trauma!
Oh,
You
I
think that
know.
guy's gonna be okay after that?
Charles, make me another mental effect save at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Yes!
This guy's a good guy or a bad guy or what?
Look
He's
at
controlled by DOTAC, so he's a good guy, but he's playing the bad guy, a lot like you and Darius.
Okay, I can't remember what my mental effect save is.
what you just did. Of course, it's a disadvantage.
But he is a god.
I need a name!
By 1 point, I saved.
Okay, a bead of sweat runs down your brow, and 2 is pulled off into space before you really take much notice of it. And you just shrug and think, I had it coming. Who's next? Lucky! You are 1 deck below, and you have very nicely secured mag-locked boots beneath your feet. But you still feel the suction effect behind you as all the air of this chamber is being thoroughly evacuated. However, there are actual secure doors between here and there. So part of the air begins to escape and probably pulls this body out into you and past. and then pulls this one towards you before the door you walk through goes seals and keeps more of the air from escaping this chamber.
Overcomes. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't.
Do you have the wherewithal to communicate what's
And
going
you're
on?
high as
Or
fuck,
are we just
you do
angry?
it. You do it.
No, he's gonna do it. It's just depends on something. No, he doesn't have the wherewithal to not open comms to Dimitri. He would open comms to Dimitri.
Okay.
Dimitri, how far are we from the planet?
A bit.
About 11 hours?
Oh, still got
That's a bit.
A bit.
Look, at the speed of an African swallow, we will get there slower than if we have the speed of an American. Never mind.
Yeah, but they're non-migratory, are they?
Right, yeah.
Fine.
Open comms to everyone else. Get off the ship. It's time for this thing to go boom.
Do I get that communication?
But the
Rory?
pre-tech turrets.
Open channel to everyone, so yes.
No,
But the
no,
pre-tech
I'm in mind space, and I'm very thoroughly traumatized in my own mind space right now. Doesn't matter, I'm on the stealth ship, I just realized.
So you're on the ship with
Yeah,
me
yeah,
anyway.
yeah. I thought I was on the ship, and then I realized, no, I'm not. Okay. Also,
I'd say
Rory,
no.
I'm going to
Yeah?
take this particular moment to remind you that we have one Swin nomicide. Which in fact means that, oh, we got raided! Hey! Shazuba! Which means that there's a boom that goes double boom. This is what we agreed upon last week. You were like, there are no
boom that
gnomes in
goes
Swin,
double boom.
so there's a boom that goes extra boom. Or big boom.
I just pulled a man through a deck of ship by the power of escaping atmosphere. I cannot top myself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that counts.
I can help.
Thanks for the raid, guys! Welcome, welcome.
Lockie is going to hold in here for the moment, but he is growing impatient. If people are not off the ship soon, he will detonate the ship before they get off.
Yeah, Jin will reply to Lockie, just
Okay, copying yourself.
looking at what Charles has just done and go, yeah, probably a good idea. I'm not sure I want to play God anymore.
Question is, Charles the God. Does he think he can survive a ship blowing up?
Probably. Yeah, he thinks he'll survive.
He's God.
God does not die.
You mean he's going to shape?
Hooray!
Do you
So,
have access to something that will blow up the ship, though?
the engines.
You need the spike drive.
Yes, bitch.
I'm glad the spike drive is not active, because otherwise things are about to go real bad for Charles specifically.
Ah, 2-week comas, here I come!
I don't think
Oh,
there's two-week
God.
coma at this point. I think this is extra-dimensional crossover.
Yay! Extra-dimensional crossover!
He's gonna
All
fall
of a
into
sudden,
slip space.
I'm in a room with Doctor Strange, and it's like, the fuck?
No, all of a sudden you're in a room with Thalai and Storm.
Oh god, could you imagine Charles meeting Storm?
I don't know. Even better if you really want to fuck with Charles, make him go, what the fuck? He lands on Sesame Street, and Elmo's next to him. Ollie?
No.
Oh, that's Elmo.
Yes. So Lockie is holding here for now.
Okay, cool.
He's
Well,
prepping to detonate.
It was just Charles's turn, but I'll say that Charles, your turn is thoroughly done after all that.
But still, I stand by. I would love to see Storm meet Dr. Charles because I don't think Dr. Charles could handle.
Okay. It is now DOTAC's turn. Look at me. You're so cute. I've got a kitty on me.
Alright, Rory.
Okay.
What part of the ship am I focusing on?
You're focusing on the rear of the ship.
You mean the north? The top?
Yes.
Okay.
It means the stand.
It's okay. The rear in my brain was like the bottom, which is the bottom of the screen, and it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Lucky.
Yes.
The doors in this room to the left and right fly open, and you see 4 engineers run out from opposite sides, eyes glowing bright green, as if backlit by LEDs, and all 4 say in unison, "Now things are getting interesting," and all bring the palms of their hands to bear that split open, revealing lasers, and they all open fire on you. The question is, can I actually do anything at all effective with man-portable laser weapons against a flippin'? The answer is probably no.
I mean, I assume they're at least tier 4.
I just roll a 1, a 2, and 2 3s.
Fuck yeah! I mean, I'm so sorry, Rory. I'm so sorry. You do have rerolls you can use, you know?
I'm not
That
even
unfortunate.
reroll that.
I'm sorry. Rolling 4 dice below 3, they shoot each other.
No.
That's just terrible.
That is just terrible.
That's my level of luck, Rory. Jeez.
No, they don't shoot each other, but all 4 of them hit the beefiest, meatiest, most tankiest portions of the armor, so much so that you don't even flinch, even more so than usual, Lockie. DOTAC runs in, says his creepy catchphrase, fires, and then all 4 mouths just say in unison, "Stupid humans."
Stupid fucking VI nanobot AI duplicate clone.
I think Lockie's reply to that would be, "Alright, lads. He just bought you some extra time. I've got something to play with."
Oh my god.
I am so concerned right now.
Yeah.
Me, personally, however, Catalina has no idea any of this is happening.
Nope.
Oh, Rory, I don't like that you're measuring things outside of the darkness.
Oh, oops.
We can see you.
Oh, I'm so
In the
scared
dark of the
by...
web.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Other things are, of course, occurring outside of your perception.
Oh, God.
Give me a sec.
It is more like, I think it's the scariest when Rory's just like, yep, okay, yep, and things happen, yep, We're just sitting here like, what's going on?
But nothing happened.
I'm sorry, it's kind of fiddly.
I'm going to hit you in the face,
It's
but
fine,
it's
Rory.
opposite
The
day.
suspense is only killing us.
Good.
Heckin' rude. Okay,
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oops, hang on. There we go. Okay,
Thanks,
that
Pablo.
happened.
Shizoo Bear. I love the Shizoo Bear.
Shazoo.
Jin, it's your turn. You-
Lucky, if you've got the time, I'd kind of like his VI core.
You get no response.
Like, it would be really good to... No, DOTAC! Can you just give me your VI core? Otherwise, we're going to destroy you. I mean, I don't think I can stop Loki right now, but if you just like eject, maybe I can keep you around a bit longer. You can try and plot some noble phoenix uprising. I can crush that. You know, that sort of back and forth between friends.
Where on earth did they dig you up?
I told you, I'm older than you are, and probably a lot more intelligent. In fact, I know I'm a lot more intelligent. You're really fucked right now.
I was never meant to be more intelligent than you. I was only meant to be more intelligent than the rest of your friends.
Right. Well, I don't really care what your current goal is right now, but the reality is there's two ways this current thing ends. You shut down and eject, and I take you with me, and you continue existing for a period of time, maybe getting your goal some point in the far-off future when I'm done with you. Or option 2, we destroy you right here and now, and then you kind of wasted your time. This becomes kind of pointless, really, isn't it?
You realize I'm just a copy, right?
Yeah, no, I totally agree that, but even the copy is like, I mean, from what I know of you guys, are you really just the copy?
Yes.
I mean, I know you are just the copy, and you know you're just the copy, but like, you're not really just a copy. You could be more. In fact, I could probably make you more.
Ow, quaint.
Well, I mean...
You're done.
You have a line to DOTAC himself. I feel like this is a waste of time.
You've had that conversation and then some. That's all you get, sorry.
That's fair.
Yeah. And now, back to depressing brain super times. Catalina!
1 second. I'm responding to chat. 1 second.
Chat, how dare you? Don't distract my players.
You do the game. I was already replying.
And that's as far as you get from me, because I now got to do RP things. Okay. No, but they asked what we were doing, you know? But it's trying to give you an update of what we're up to.
Your turn.
That's fine, but it's your turn. I will say that if you want, given the more generous application of time in this plane of reality, you and Dimitri can cooperate more because there's more than just 6 seconds to do stuff and talk. So, Catalina, you turn around and you see that Dimitri has entered the game.
I feel like she would be mildly... Like, she'd be conscious of it happening, but focusing on trying to get Andreas out of his mind control, because to her, she's been kind of where he is, and it's god fucking awful, and she just wants it to not. Stop giving that look, Rory. That makes me
I'm reading the tombstone.
Yeah, we named that guy. You're welcome.
I named that guy.
Oh, did you? Is that
Yes.
the name of the guy? Oh, you did
Yes.
name that guy. Okay. Why are you not posting these memes in the meme channel, Mikhail?
Because these are specially made for you guys.
Oh.
Okay,
Poor chat, poor viewers. They don't. Wow, rude.
So Catalina and Dimitri, the mind palaces are yours.
So Dimitri will walk in or become present to Catalina, basically yelling at Andreas.
Yelling.
Focus on the good memories. Think about your family, you know? Going to dinner or the park. I don't know if you have parks on your planet, but it doesn't matter. Wait, you do. You're from Papadayas. Never mind. But just, you know, going out on the town, having good time, doing good things. You know, think about your best friend. Who is your best friend? And do you have pets? What are your hobbies? What do you love to do? And she's just like at him, trying to like pull him out of himself.
Having spent time on Paradise, I'm assuming I can assist by bringing up memories of places, especially how they looked when, you know, at a time in the past when the place wasn't fucking shit.
The place has always been very, very beautiful, regardless of who is in control. DOTAC likes a well-groomed planet. It's very like the place you went to, the city, is very pretty and picturesque. Just there is the underlying layer of malice and.
Yeah, Catalina was disturbed by
control.
that planet because everything was in sync. And when she went riding on her motorcycle, she was not, she was like, no, this shit, there's no, like, variance. It's weird as fuck.
Yes, Dimitri, roll me a culture spacer.
Eight or nine, if I use it.
I'd say intelligence to recall information.
No, 9 then.
Okay, cool. You can freely name a variety of very pleasant parks and restaurants, and Catalina said that he was married, had children. You haven't seen this, so you can also mention nice things for them.
I'll try and, you know, make him jealous. Oh, your husband. He's single now? Maybe I should go there and get him.
Dimitri!
What?
Okay.
Dimitri, what are you doing? I'm trying to encourage him.
I'm just trying to make him angry. Maybe that works. Yeah, he's from Papa Days. He's a very proud person. Like, maybe we stir him up a little bit, question his manhood, he get angry and kick DOTAC out.
Okay, his new angle, alright. Andreas, are you going to let this stupid pile of metal control your life? Come on, you've got better than this.
Andreas says through gritted teeth, sorry, strange man in robes. George isn't your type.
Oh, you mistake me. Every man is my type.
Over my dead body! And I can ask both Catalina and Dimitri to roll me persuade.
Okay. Oh, please be good.
That is 9 on the D.
9? Okay.
Ooh, 9 for me too. Total. I'll just move that D20 out of the way. I didn't realize it was in the way. That one there is a 3, in case you can't see it.
Okay.
Come on, Molly, you can do it!
You guys gave him bonuses. I just rolled 2 6s.
Ooh!
So I'm going to paint a very interesting picture for you.
Mm.
The background of DOTAC is continuing to shatter and fracture. Portions are falling away. Every time you mention loved ones and family, pieces fall back into place. Some bad memories resurface, but even they are pushed away. As you see, his husband, his children, he does in fact have a beautiful corgi who also gets brought into focus, and by the end of probably one of the most important pep talks you've ever had to give, there is a beautiful collage of happy memories with 2 little dim beads of green barely peeking through, and you can hear DOTAC saying, "Hush! No! What is this sappy nonsense? How?" And Andreas just says, "Playtime's over, jackass!"
Yes!
And the entire Mind Palace situation just shatters. Dimitri, you come to in the pilot seat, kind of flying alongside the ship, and you can see a side view into the bridge a little bit, and you like pull up, get a bit closer, look in, and you see a man sitting in a large regal chair in the center of the room, shake his head, look around, pull a pistol from his side, and just start capping his crew.
Can we adopt him? Can we adopt another crew member?
This is the guy on the ship that Lockie's about to blow up. I don't think he's going to live much longer.
If you want him, you're gonna have to be quick.
Well.
And with that, we are going to take a break. Why are you upset? You got what you wanted.
Right before he goes out in an explosion.
Hey, at least he wasn't grated to death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have a talk with Jin about that later, and he's gonna go. So, Charles, you never talk to me about ethics again.
The thing is, that's if Charles remembers this. Again, he is so fucking high.
Okay, Alice, if you could take us over to a break.
but that's the thing. Jin's got a ghost talk transceiver, so he can just play you back an artist representation of his mind seeing it.
We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes time, and functioning brains permitting. And then we will
for 10,
continue.
it often ends up 15 because half of us have ADD/ADHD and etc. etc. So we get distracted, but
Okay.
we will be back. And for
You're
those...
proving the point.
Shut up. One second. And for the new people here who are asking about the characters, in our intermission screen, all the characters get a little showcase, except for Jin, because Jin is new, and I haven't had a chance to put it in there yet, so that's my fault. I'm sorry. It'll happen.
Sorry, guys.
But, yeah, it'll happen soon. I just keep forgetting to do it. Ugh. Anyway,
Okay.
Enjoy, and Mikhail can keep, or PIMM, or Prodigy, can keep filling you in the meantime. Okay, we love you all, and we'll be back very shortly. What time is it? 10 past. Okay, we'll be back very shortly. Catch us.
Okay.
sorry. That was probably loud. I'm so sorry. Oh god, I yelled at the audience. I'm so sorry. Hi, we're back.
Sorry.
So rude.
Don't lie. You were completely not sorry.
I got excited and forgot that people have eardrums, you know?
We're back.
We're back.
And now, 'tis the top of the initiative round. With one Lachlan Mad Dog Lockie Cooper.
Yeah, literally.
What?
I need to drag the camera down. To there. And Lockie, you have some friends.
I have target practice.
Mm-hmm. What do you do?
Not wanting to risk blowing up the ship prematurely, he's going to switch to his spike thrower and burst fire at yeah, let's go with the guy on the left. You can
There's
decide.
2 guys on. Okay, sure. Yep. Make an attack, please. They all.
15 on the dice.
15 on the dice definitely gonna hit. They are not actually wearing any armor. Or rather, you can see, I would imagine they're wearing armored undersuits, so armor class of 7.
15 damage. With the spike thrower.
They splat. Good.
He did. He thoroughly did.
Yeah, just over comms, he's just gonna go 4 down, 3 to go. Better get off the ship, lads.
Okay.
Does
are
anyone
you
tell
going-
him not to kill Andreas?
Are you going to move at all?
No, he's good where he is.
Okay. Jumping past Pim, Lucy, and the baddies because he has successfully contained that situation. We are back to Dr. Charles.
I think that's the best thing to call.
So, the corpse that is currently plugging the hole somewhat
Yes.
has managed to make its way all the way through yet.
The door's closed, I believe, so it wouldn't have a pressure anymore.
This window is still smashed and open. However, most of the immediate suction has passed, and this body is currently wedged about halfway between 2 decks.
Cool. I'm going to grab it and fly in the direction of the room that I can seal behind me.
So, north?
Yeah.
So I reach out with telepathy, grab on, and pull up.
No, because I need to save my action.
So you are... I mean, you can't, like, physically grab him and then fly away. He's too deep into it to be able to reach your arm in. Bear in mind, there's like 4 meters of ship internals between decks on this ship. So if you want to bring him with you, you have to like use telekinesis to pull him out and then fire him away.
Trying to think, it would probably be easier to go the other way, but I still can't fit down there, can I?
No.
Use one of the hatches.
That's too far. Give me a sec. I was thinking hoping he'd be a little bit further up than that.
He met a lot of resistance.
Apparently. I am going to.
Take a third dose of regalia.
Don't tempt me.
We need to tempt
Can-
you to do that?
I use like part of my strength to push him back through the hole while widening the hole.
How wide do you want to make it?
Enough that I can slip down.
Are you Fusro-daring?
I'd say you would need to do one or the other. You need a lot of strength to expand this hole to an acceptable diameter.
I think he's taken enough regalia to be the Dragonborn.
Yeah, but that's like a lot of metal to be displacing all in one go. It's a lot of force.
Sure, I'm going to just widen the hole.
Okay. You reach out and go. Actually, roll me a telekinesis first, please. Yes, there is always a chance that you will fail.
Plus 5?
I'm optimistic.
I rolled a 7, so that's 12.
Okay.
Again, why are you trying to kill us?
It's
You-
Rory. He's the dungeon master. It's his job.
Space Master.
Sorry, Space Master. It's
You
true.
reach out, and the sound of distorting metal all the way down forces the metal free, pulling several pieces out of this man's now badly distorted body, and he goes. He basically kind of bangs and crashes his way down the hole out and lands back from whence he came.
Cool. I drop into the room if I can.
Okay.
Just
Copy. Let's let this open on the GM layer.
Disappeared.
Charles is going to this layer now, along with the Catalina cam.
Along with the tiny little section of visibility that was caused by a laser.
The Camelina.
Yes, but
Catalina
since
goes
you
everywhere. She is omnipresent.
are
Is that a
entering the room,
smooch?
smooch. Yes, it is.
'Cause we could hear his yells. He is most displeased that you are not paying attention.
Hey, cat, smooch, huh?
Where?
Whatever you want,
Jesus Christ.
kitty butt. Okay, buddy. Was that perhaps a bit undignified? You okay? Okay.
Why you do this to me?
So
Dignity. Sounds like an unwanted skin cream.
you punch a hole through the floor, widening it to your satisfaction, and you right inside to the weird, creepy place you'd rather not be.
As I enter and I see those arms, I move far enough away from them that I'm not within range of their grabby shit.
Okay. You float on down in, and you can see that while the initial arms you saw were probably for very hasty surgery, these two setups to the south of the room are far more thorough and precise looking surgical suites for more long form procedures. You see that this is definitely an automated surgical suite that you have landed in. There are two doors, probably large enough to fit a person lying down. So each of these doors is like 3 feet by 3 feet. So if someone was horizontal and were being slid out of the door, they would fit. and then you see this large, very fancy-looking rig in front of you. Can you please roll me tech?
Pre-tech or mel-tech or...
Actually, you know what? Just roll me an intelligence roll.
Oh, okay.
3 hydrates, by the way, guys. 3 hydrates.
Ah,
That's an 11.
God damn it, Gray. God
That's an
damn it,
11?
well.
Okay.
5 and a 6 on the die.
Vulcanate.
Charles, I have a question for you.
Betraying us already.
Do you have any training in SciTech?
I imagine I'd have some. Give me one.
On your character sheet.
Yes, I am a 0 in SciTech.
Okay, that keeps it as a flat 11. You can see that portions of the technology before you attached to this, or are formally attached to this individual and built in the tank around him, are SciTech. It seems, based on your quick cursory examination of the rig, that this is a rapid heal unit. That the man who was shot and badly wounded is himself a bioscion, and it is present on board the ship to rapidly heal surgical wounds after they have been created.
Now the question is, what type of level person is he?
You have no idea, but it seems that this technology allows healing to be applied via the tech, as opposed to him having to physically touch the people. So you have used your movement and you have used your action, and you have learned some things. I will allow you to ruminate on that and hop it on over to Jin's turn. Lucky.
Yes. Well,
Hang on.
1 down, 3 to go. What am I hanging on for?
The door behind you opens.
Oh. That's what...
You see
The fuck?
Gee, wow. That's a lot of fodder.
yeah, Lockie's going to turn around seeing that and just go, "Oh, DOTAC, you shouldn't have." Pull out the Vesuvius and just basically draw a beam across them.
I beg your pardon, it's their turn.
I mean, after their turn, you said it was my turn.
Uh-huh. So, it's their turn. I was just telling you what you see.
Okay.
The door opens, and you can see that every single one of these individuals is pulling a grenade out of their pocket.
What?
Okay.
That seems counterproductive.
That's just where you keep your grenade, right? In your jeans.
They go in serious Sam mode.
Right next to your wallet.
Don't question the psychopath, fucking...
Pretty sure DOTAC's about to blow
PI.
up his own ship.
I mean, you were going to do it anyway, and probably far more thoroughly than he was. So I'd say that this is likely...
Why not DOTAC?
This is probably one of the more efficient plays he can make. So...
Don't die, Lockie. Don't die.
You see that in a single fluid motion, every single one of them moving at exactly the same time. Hand, pocket. Pull that grenade, pulls the pin,
Gross.
bum rushes you.
Run, bitch! Run!
You are effectively being dogpiled by a lot of guys who just run into the room carrying primed grenades and just basically jump all over you.
DOTAC understood. Go big or go home.
Yes, he did. Now the question is, I believe a grenade is 2d8 damage. And
correct.
But not armor piercing.
I have previously allowed for diminishing returns with combined blasts. So I will start with 2d8 and add an additional d8 for every 2 grenades, purely because there are a lot of grenades, but also a lot of bodies being thrown in there to potentially absorb parts of the blow. In fact, it seems he's counting on it. Basically, the arms are shoving the grenade as close to you as they can, and the bodies are shielding the ship from the blast.
Rude. Wow, what a piece of shit.
This is very much a swarm of ants technique, where ants will crowd around a wasp and try and vibrate and overheat the wasp to death. And Lockie's the wasp.
It doesn't have armor piercing. It's just 2d8 damage flat.
That's okay.
It can still do damage.
I know it can still do damage, but Nick's like, it has armor piercing. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Saying they don't have armor piercing.
Sorry, they're 2d6 damage actually. So actually, they can.
It says 2d6 on the chart, but if you read the description, it says 2d8, and I'm going by that because it's more correct.
No, the description says 2d6.
Then the chart is 2d8.
Sorry, the chart is 2d8.
It's a typo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so no, it's 2d8 for the actual grenade within the vicinity of it going off. Then 5 meters out, it's 2d6 damage for anything outside.
Yeah, I was going to say,
5 meters.
that makes more sense. I was like, hang on, doesn't it have
It's
a
the
double
radius.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin your parade.
Why?
These physically cannot harm Lockie.
Why is that?
Or one, targets take 1 point less of damage for each point AC below 6. So that's 5 less damage, and then my armor reduces it by a further 12. Also, my power armor says that I cannot be damaged by TL3 or lower weaponry, and a grenade is TL3.
You mean the power armor that Kathleen is currently wearing?
No.
No, I'm in the Romney. She's in the assault suit.
No.
He's in the custom, I'm in the Romney.
I believe
that's right, yes, you
yeah, she's in the Romney, so you are just in the mech in a psychic vac suit.
Yeah, but mechs do not take damage from anything that's TL3 or below.
As well, yeah.
How about you stop trying to rules lawyer the space master out of taking any damage, and let me do the one thing I can possibly do to try and stop you.
No, I was just saying.
One thing? You mean aside from the
Hang on a minute. I've made grenades that work in extraneous circumstances.
Yeah. I'm just going, the rules as written, they actually wouldn't know. That's why I was making sure.
You don't know what these grenades are made out of.
I know.
I'm saying there is a large and spicy enough broom to overwhelm the design parameters here.
Oh, definitely.
Considering that there's like 20 of them, yes, it would be.
'Tis but a scratch.
Was not trying to stop it, was just going, funnily enough, rules as written, it doesn't actually hurt, which is dumb.
Yeah, but boring rules as written.
No,
I will blow you up!
That's why I said it's dumb.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I will be rolling
lots.
11d8 damage.
Jesus Christ.
But bear in mind, I am subtracting 17 of that damage as a result of the armor of the mech.
Can you use veteran's luck to make it miss?
No, it needs an attack roll.
Specifically an attack roll, yes.
That could have been
Rules
funny.
as determined needs an attack roll.
I can't hear you in all of this veteran.
I play with fidget.
15.
It's so cute.
25, 30. Um, 44 damage.
Okay. how many luck saves do I have to make?
You've just been dogpiled
That's
by an ass ton of people.
uh,
I also have keys.
I will give you so I
17 now.
I do feel like I do feel like saving for half is feasible because you aren't just going to stand there and take it. So in my mind, it's like a whole bunch of people are jumping on you, and you're like, "What? No!" Just like grabbing them, throwing them away, being like, "Get off me! Get out of here!"
Rapid spin, yeah.
So I'd say an evade roll because you're like hastily throwing people away, going, "No, get out of here! No, I don't want to get blown up." So this is an evade roll for half.
Alice, can you please make me this evade roll? Because I feel like this is a interesting enough one for you to make it for me.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Don't trust me with D20s.
I don't.
You
You put
ready?
the dice again. No.
Yes.
15. Hey, that's actually pretty good.
Okay. So the evade roll is going to halve the damage, and then you are going to subtract 17, which means that from a grand total of 44, you have taken 5.
Wait, 17?
Wait,
5
Should
from
be
the
less than
grenade
that.
12.
AC,
Right.
and then 12
Yeah.
from the AC. No, 17. So 5 from your armor class on the grenade, and
And
then
12
from your...
No,
Wow.
because I'm not in the Romney, the mech's armor is 2, so it's only 4 from that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's 7 damage.
Is that
Yeah,
the,
that's so
is
much
that the mech
more.
down yet?
Sorry?
Mech suit is on 1 hit point.
Fuck.
Fucking lol.
Which just further confirms what Lockie was gonna do anyways.
Which is trash it.
Which is self-destruct.
Please no. We need the lucky.
I mean, Lockie's gonna try and get out of it.
Which one is it?
He just has a pile of corpses on top of him to get out of underneath now.
Custom. We can't destroy the custom.
So, did you get hit by any of that?
No.
No?
No, just
Yeah,
the mech suit.
dude, they cleaned themselves.
I can
The
choose to
grenades
take the
cleaned them up
damage on
for you.
myself or the mech suit.
The grenades cleaned up the corpses for you. They're all scattered around in other places.
I'm also pretty sure that the engines probably did not fare any better than I did.
So,
Probably not. Considering how many, like, depending on how many you threw before the grenades went off.
there was a decent amount of meat shielding to handle the shrapnel, but you are correct that damage would have been sustained to the engines too. You aren't currently aware of quite how much because you are currently wiping meat chunks off your visor like a windscreen wiper.
Like exploded bolognese, yeah.
You know.
But, okay, so yeah, that was my turn with... Actually, you know what? One more thing does have to happen with DOTAC. The rest of the crew... on the bridge will be reciprocating their unhappiness towards Andreas.
Oh no. Please survive. Please survive.
He has already killed 2 of them because, you know, I feel like he's a bit of a badass in that regard.
They also
So-
weren't expecting it, so it would have been a surprise attack.
And then 3 of them are going to spin around and be all like, nah, not on my ship.
Oh, I didn't realize Charles went into a different room.
Yes, Charles is on the lower deck now.
Come on,
Okay.
Andreas.
2 of them unfortunately do hit.
Come on, Andreas, you can do it.
For actually very low damage. Andreas is injured, but he is still alive. Just.
He might need some help from Molly
Hmm.
to stop the others from shooting him.
Okay. Jin, you have been left on this deck of the ship alone as Lockie and Dr. Charles have dived below.
Okay. So is this a human ship?
This is indeed a human ship. However, it was probably designed by a DOTAC to a certain extent.
Making a guess, would I know that the computer room is on the top or the bottom floor?
Roll me a culture spacer.
Alice, can you roll that?
2d6.
Intelligence, I presume. Yeah,
That's
so
a
that is
5 and a 6.
that's flat, 5 and 6, so 11.
Trying to understand human brains a bit, you think about the purpose of this vessel, and it is most likely that of two halves. This top half is the pleasant and nicely presented diplomatic and stately abode in which to hold peace talks and a general nice pleasant summit. The bottom bowels of the ship is where a lot of the other meat and potatoes and actual processing to keep the ship running would be housed, as the bottom is a lot chunkier than the top.
Okay, cool. Using my best guess of where it would be, and my ridiculous movement speed currently available to me, am I able to guess where the computer room would be and get there?
Get there. You would be able to get to the lower deck and start having a look around. Because even though you might try to guess, while it is a human ship, the brain and processing center will have been placed by an AI, and their thought processes could be entirely alien to you.
Yeah, okay. I'll go downstairs for the moment, then I'll see what there is around.
Okay. Are you taking the hatch you used previously? Because it's right here.
Well, considering there's ones right near me now, can't I just take one of them?
You know what? Yeah, you sure can.
I'll go to the other one if they're all jumbled up with machinery that I've cut apart.
I mean, you can easily kick away the machinery, and if you want to go down there, you can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take that.
You float on down that hatch. GM layer. Now, no one is on this deck of the ship. Isn't that fun?
People are doing the opposite of what Lockie told them to do.
They're getting deeper into the ship.
Oh fuck! I might have got lucky. Oh, hang on. I think you've moved me somewhere else because I can't see where I am at the moment.
Yeah, we can't see him on the map. Is he on the player layer?
Yes. Yes, I know.
Okay.
Give him a second, he's changing stuff.
Oh,
okay.
I see.
He's
So-
removing fog of war and stuff.
You drop down into... So you cut off the top set of scary surgical arms and then drop down the hatch into, interestingly, a rather unpleasant looking mirror image of the previous room set up above, which is 8 chairs, 4 on each side, sitting across a table of sorts. Except this table itself has more scary arms beginning to unfold from it. It seems that just piecing everything together, the top arms are used to subdue a target. These arms down here are probably used for surgical prep, and the bodies in question are probably past either north or south. once they are prepped for surgery. And the arms are going, oh boy, a person to prep for surgery.
It would probably be wise to head with Charles's and link up with him, but considering I just dropped down and I knew the bridge of the ship would probably be forward, I'm going to head south.
Okay.
Even though that's super dumb.
The arms have not had time to fully kick in because it's not their turn. So you're able to fly up to this door, which is sealed.
Oh, it's sealed, is it?
Yes. All the doors in the chamber are sealed, but there is a... But actually, these are windows, so you can actually see Charles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll make a hack attempt on this door.
Yeah, go for it.
Alice, can you roll me 2d6?
Yes, I can. Sorry, I keep forgetting that I'm your dice.
Damn it, computer stuff, junk. Also, Smooch, why are you so demanding?
+4 is a 14, so the door springs open for roll a d4 as well.
Ah, yes, of course, because it's a hack.
For a hack duration.
Oh, that's cocked. Let me roll it again.
I knew phone, you guys. It's getting silly.
4.
Ha!
7
Rolling
turns.
well on duration. Yeah, for 7 turns, the doors in this room, or at least that one, spring open and stay open.
You know, that's the third time that a
Yeah.
4 has been rolled
It's excellent.
in a row.
Yeah,
That's a different dice as well.
yeah. So that door is, I'm pretty sure, open, Rory.
Okay.
And I will step through if I can.
You can float through, and as I said, this door, like the other ones in this room, are only like 3 by 3 feet, so it's basically just floating horizontal and flying through.
Yep.
And as you do, you see, more or less, a mirror image of the other chamber. There are surgical suites set to operate on people, and another naked, bald individual suspended in a tank with wires connected into his brain.
Oh, quick, I'll get the meme thing again.
Actually, with my eyes, cyberware linked, can I see if those wires are active?
As in, are the wires actually sending and receiving information?
Yes.
No, they're not.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just wait there, keeping my distance from all of the arms, if possible to do so, and just say, hey, Charles.
It would not be possible to stay in that room and keep your distance from arms. It's by design.
Oh, okay.
Back corner.
Yeah, but those can move, can't they?
No, they are attached to the side of the table.
Okay. I will send a mental image to Charles of this man I just landed next to and go, hey, Charles, have you seen one of these things?
Which would ping on Charles's phone.
Within anywhere for all to actually look. Oh, he does.
Okay. You are floating triumphant in this room, godlike, power, like hair flaring up, and your phone goes, ah. Pull it open, check a message, and you go, oh, it's another one of the same guys.
There's the second one. How unfortunate.
Okay, and Jin, you've hacked, you've moved, that is your turn.
Yep.
Catalina, you are back in your regular old self, but I'm going to make an adjustment I probably should have done previously.
I just need you to change the map for me when you can.
Why is that?
Because I can't see the map that I'm on.
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
I am making an adjustment I think I should make.
That's fine.
Okay. Where's the... Oh, I can... Bada bing! Actually, I'll do this.
Oh, are you adding us to this layer?
Yeah, you can very easily exist on this layer, and it might be more prudent because you could like fly the ship up next to the bridge and see what Andreas is doing. So I'm just cutting around the exterior of the ship because there's parts you haven't seen to maintain the air of secrecy.
Fair.
Apologies for the riveting, action-packed content everybody's seeing of a DM cautiously cutting around a ship that they created.
Hey, you know
Okay.
what? Looking nice.
Thank you. And you go to the exterior layer. I'm grabbing this. That's a copy. And you guys would be floating about there to be able to have seen in and see what's happening. So you are currently now acting in real time, and as you like start into consciousness, you two are able to see Andreas beginning to like gun down his crew, and then like taking 2 shots, 1 to each shoulder, and then continuing to act. What do you do?
Dimitri, let the crew know not to hurt Andreas. We have an ally on board.
Okay. I hit communication button. I say, hey, motherfuckers on ship. We have, what do you say, released? No, the pilot is of sound mind at the moment.
I'm going to send back a mental image of the dude going through a grater and say, was it this one?
No, I can see him right now. He's on the bridge, killing all the fucking DOTAC drones.
So cartoon player's mental representation plays out even gorier and more graphically. Like, it's like someone's painted blood over the camera and you got like, definitely not this one.
I just imagined, like, you know how Fallout has those comics? Like the I am special, you are special comics? Yeah, I just imagine those, but really gory.
What's happening? Molly chimes in and says, "Hey, I can help."
You can help what?
I can. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Molly pokes her head up out the top of your vac suit, crawls out onto the dash, and you see her tail go. She curves it up over her body. It begins to vibrate, and a shot gets launched from her tail, passes clean through the windshield of the shuttle, causing no damage. Continuing to fly through space, passing clean through the windshield of the MSG, and oh no, she misses though.
What's that? Damn reroll.
Or would that count as a player reroll?
That would count as a play reroll, as I'm acting in the interest of the play. If you wish to redeem a play reroll, I will do it. Or rather, ask you to do it instead.
Well, up to you guys. Do we want Molly to try and hit this ability?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Dimitri, please roll me an attack roll on behalf of Molly against her target.
You don't.
Roll
Okay. In this
actually,
case,
you know what? Yes, Alice, it should be you because it's reroll. So.
I was gonna say rerolls are done on the cam, which
Yes.
Do it.
kind of
On the cam.
sucks.
If you can beat my 19.
Oh yeah, sure. Just casually. Come on. Nat 20. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, dice. Come on, dice.
Curse.
Don't fail me now.
Never mind, it's a 6.
That's much disappointing.
Oh, that still
Well-
misses, unfortunately.
Well...
But it's plus 50 because we're so cool.
No, it's +7 for the armor class, plus
I know, I was just being a tool.
like I think 4 because it's Molly, which still sadly isn't enough. So sparks fly as the shot Molly makes is just out of phase, passes through her target and hits the goblet behind him, shattering some of the controls. And she goes, "Oh, oops."
Well, she has 3 shots.
Yes, she does.
We are down to 1 player reroll.
Okay. Dimitri, you are at the helm and can potentially do a thing with the ship. What do you do?
I think the ship is probably fine, but maybe I'll, wave out. Well, he can't see me. I'll try and raise him on comms, maybe.
Okay, sure. You set out a hailing frequency just as you see him take cover behind his captain's chair against the other 3. A light panel is flashing on the arm of the command chair, and he cranes up, goes, and then takes cover again and goes, "What?"
Do you need assistance? We have people on board your ship that can come to the bridge if you open the door.
Okay. Should I leave the bridge?
Probably. Just render it inoperable if you can, and then you can leave.
Okay.
Just shoot the
Dimitri, tell him
console.
to stop the ship.
No, stop ship. That's a much better idea.
Well now,
Boże moi.
I'm going to say it's his turn.
Stop ship, turn around, fly back to Milan.
No,
He's
don't fly
going
to
to-
Milan. Don't infect our ship.
Fly to, not on it.
He is going.
Never.
You see him you see him look around. He reaches into his pocket.
Grenade.
Pulls out a grenade.
He pulls out a grenade. because after what happened with you guys, grenades are standard issue.
Hey, Catalina has Molotovs. Why shouldn't they have grenades?
He pulls the pin and it essentially yells to the 3 people currently in the room, "Oh my god, what's that?" and points behind them.
Grenades. It's the poor man's demo bag.
Obviously, yes. It sadly is only partially effective, so he points over, because there's still stupid meat sack brains involved in all this. 2 other people go, "What's that?" And essentially he drops the grenade in the captain's chair and then runs off and away. You don't know where he goes.
Piss bolt, my dude.
Fair. So I guess he's
I like
rendering
his
the ship
style.
inoperable.
He's dropping a grenade and running.
Will that stop it though?
It'll kill the bridge crew. Speaking of which, the grenade goes off.
Alright.
Bit life, it only does 2 damage.
One of them saves for half. The other 2 die.
Do their grenades go off as a chain reaction?
No,
Oh.
grenades
That could've been
are too stable for that. So this guy takes half damage and is kind of slammed up against the window of the bridge that as he pulls away and goes to like pursue Andreas, there are like smears of blood left behind. So that's happening. Lucky.
Yeah.
You have just shaken off a very animalistic attack, and there are fragged pieces of cadaver scattered across the interior of this engine room, with a non-zero amount of damage to the engine's functionality themselves. Certain holographic panels are kind of flashing warning lights at various different faults that have occurred.
Get it over. He's gonna open comms again to the crew and just go, well, boys and girls, our time is up. Probably without my intervention, this ship's going up in flames anytime soon. But I'm gonna guarantee it.
Wait!
Ah, finally, someone actually says something back.
Catalina would not have had
I
the
said
presence
like
of mind.
3 times not to hold off until I find him.
Yeah, that's not a reason to not blow it up. Yeah. What?
You need to give us a little while. We're dealing with some stuff.
That's the whole reason why I'm gonna blow this thing up.
Not yet.
If I can get my hands on the VI, I can probably extrapolate enough data from it to maybe give us something useful against DOTAC, rather than just us needing to blow every single piece of him up one by one.
It's still Lucky's turn.
Make it quick. And he's gonna start prepping the self-destruct protocol on the blink. But
Okay.
he's going to program it with a time delay.
What is the time delay?
5 minutes. Should be enough time for him to get off the ship and the ship to get our ship to get far enough away for it to blow.
Okay. You begin to enact that.
Sorry, blank.
Oops.
But you're not
But
even.
my weapons. The pre-tech. You're destroying my pre-tech!
I mean, you could rip it out and drag it with you. You are.
Oh
a
no,
god.
that's basically what I'm planning on doing.
I need pre-tech salvage too.
You all need pre-tech salvage. I'm making this very juicy.
What do
for
I
you.
need pre-tech salvage for?
Cool ship mods?
PIMM needs it so that he doesn't unbreak and kill everyone.
Fair. Valid.
Lucky,
And some armor.
you see that more doors open.
We're staying out of more door things. We don't need to burn rings.
You can't just walk into there anyway.
Of course not.
I give
You-
up.
You need a reservation to get to Mordor, of course. But like 10 more dudes become visible to you.
Just put your hands up and say, wait, now I know what you're thinking, and then just detonate the blink.
Wait. Who
Lucky's
am I
just
following?
gonna
Oh,
start
Lucky.
laughing. Oh, do your worst, DOTAC.
10 more grenades get pulled out.
They'd have to use their entire move action to get to you.
They can throw them, you know.
No, they can't, because I don't know.
That will do damage to the ship.
Yes, it will. So, one by one, they approach and with machine-like precision, pull pin, toss, cycle out next person, pull pin, toss, and in a very fluid motion, you find 10 grenades in the air towards you. I will have to roll for all of them, but because they're grenades, to get near where they're meant to be, it's a 9 armor class.
It is. Yes.
Just to make life exciting. So
One of them is
first 5 grenades.
If any roll a 1, they hit the doorway and it bounces back in.
I mean,
Like Counter-Strike, someone
I've already-
flashbangs the team.
I have already rolled a 1.
Someone's
Yep, so-
flashbanging the team.
That is a... so I rolled the first 5, and of those, 3 land on target.
With all these explosions, are any of them nomicide?
We'll
I don't
get
think
there.
Any of these people are gnomes.
I mean, it's a legitimate chance that one does bounce back in.
Yeah, no. So
That's the target,
I have...
but, yeah.
I have 4 grenades that I've just missed, and now I'm going to figure out where they go first for the fun of it. So I'm just going to double check what grenades do. There they are. Grenades on a miss. The grenade lands 1d10 meters away from the target in a random direction. So D8 and D10. First grenade gets tossed and lands here. Second grenade gets tossed and lands here.
Oh, we can't. Oh, wait.
I'm
I
drawing
see, I see.
small pink circles.
Yep, I see.
Third grenade gets tossed and lands here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Charles going to be killing this one.
Fourth grenade gets tossed and lands here.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, I probably should bring you over since it's not relevant.
No, I mean, as in like you're using. Okay, never mind.
It's fine.
Wait.
I'll fix it for you, Mikhail.
Did they roll that badly?
No, just so 4 missed, and of the 4 that missed, they land 1d10 meters from the origin in a random direction. So I rolled for how far away they go, and the random direction, and that is what I rolled.
When Rory tries to use grenades.
I never said it wasn't risky.
Oh, DOTAC.
This is a VI,
But-
technically, not DOTAC.
But 6 grenades do come to a stop at Lockie's feet.
Mikhail, can you see those dots better?
A little bit, yeah.
If you like, I can still do it in a different color if that's better. It's just pink's my
Like-
color.
I'll be rolling.
The pink and yellow with the frame makes it easier, but oh, that's much better. That I can see. That was just wow.
I'll be rolling 5d8 damage for all of the grenades put together.
It's just we've all got designated colors, Mikhail, for the audience. But
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't help you. So
Hang on. So, Lockie, please make me a luck save.
19 on the dice.
Okay, you were able to save for half of what was it again? 26 damage.
So it's 23. 13, sorry.
So save for half is so it's subtract the armor first. You said.
Yeah, it makes sense to subtract the armor first, then half.
So it is 22 damage half down to 11.
Are you feeling it?
I will take that on Lockie.
Okay. and
Makes sense.
and now, Ash, can you please roll me 8? Actually, no, roll me. Wait, so it's
3d8, isn't it?
grenades. Yeah, roll me 2d8 4 times for the other 4 grenades.
Alright. Do you want to point out order or just? Oh,
All point order. Bottom.
That one first.
alright, so
Yep.
first one is 9 points of damage.
Okay. This
Second
one.
is 12 points of damage.
Oh wow, yeah, okay. This one?
6 points of damage.
Okay.
6 points of damage again.
Cool. The first grenade was enough to kill them all.
Great. That's just beautiful. Nice.
All of them.
All of them.
Why is it?
Have
I
a
picture
radius
that
of that
high
high?
robot moment. The peasants are in danger. The peasants are.
This is where someone on team chat starts raging that you're a noob and you should uninstall the game.
Oh, jeez. We've just
Um,
committed murder
I wonder.
here.
I wonder if Dr.
So much
Charles
murder.
felt.
We have not committed anything.
We've committed so much.
They committed their own murder.
Charles, can you make me an evade roll, please?
Yeah,
There's a wall between us.
Yes.
it's a grenade.
There are
But
two.
those grenades that went off near the wall were by far the highest damage of the ones rolled.
Yeah, there's two grenades against the wall about to blow up that wall, so.
That's a 17, so I think I make that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Just blows the wall out. Looks through. Sees Lockie. Hello.
So
What have you been up to?
So, you are standing over this man. Wait, oh, I skipped your turn. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's my bad. Completely ignore there's two grenades next to you and take your turn as you normally would.
Right.
I mean, I just showed you that thing, my image.
Yeah, but
So-
like I could literally see him because these
Where
are
would
windows.
we?
Yeah.
Where would we go from this conversation? Yeah.
So,
I'd probably look down at the dude that I cheese grated.
yes. He is missing a right arm and is bleeding profusely all over the place. He's definitely dead.
How many turns ago did he do it? Did he die? 2,
3?
3?
I want to say 4, but 3 might be more reasonable.
Yeah, I think it was 3. So it was.
But he didn't die until he got pulled into the thing, yeah?
No, he was dead. He was hit by a fucking.
Yes. So his arm was sheared off, and then in the same turn, he was sucked up. Next turn, you punched a hole, and he fell back down through the hole.
So that's 2 turns.
Then you flew in, and it's like, yeah. So it's been 2 turns.
Cool.
Roll 1d4, and that's how many times it's been.
I reach down and pour healing energy into him.
Okay. Are you regrowing limbs with this ability, or just like healing him to stabilize?
Doesn't matter. He's caught in a.
I
blast
can-
wave. Just-
Can even be used to stabilize targets that have been dropped by heavy weapons, decapitated, or otherwise dramatically dismembered, provided it's used within 1 round per level of biosonic skill. The best that can be done for such badly mangled targets is stabilization, after which they must rest for 24 hours before they can receive any further hit points of healing.
Okay.
So,
Does it say anything there about taking subsequent damage after being stabilized?
They die.
they'll get hit points.
Hmm?
They get hit points.
Okay, so you heal him, but that means that if he gets hurt again, you can't heal him anymore.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Roll me healing.
Ugh. It's not good. You get 6 hit points.
Okay.
Better
the
than
various wounds all over his body begin to close up and turn into red, angry-looking scars as his body begins to knit itself back together. His shoulder blade is basically gone, so kind of a concave, pink, thin scab forms over this entire. Well, this arm forms over this entire section, and he seems stable-ish.
At
Right.
which point, I will start looking at making my way to this other side to see if I can get that bioscion. Oh no, because he can't get healed anymore.
Correct.
Medical robots would be the best option. There is no doors in this room, are there?
Nope.
Except for those weird. Huh.
And bear in mind,
Actually,
unless you physically move him, you can't move him with telekinesis because you just use your action to heal.
yeah, I need to get the extra ability that stops that.
Okay.
Charles is going to start taking him towards the door to try and see if there's a door, because there's windows in this room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pressing the wrong button. There's windows in this room leading out.
Yes,
Yes?
but actually you cannot see them. This mirror to you, this window to you is a mirror.
Ah. Oh, one other question, actually.
Yeah.
Did the breach upstairs seal? Because if it
No.
didn't seal, I wouldn't have healed him.
I mean, actually, you know what? It would have sealed because the ship would have done that automatically. So, probably yes, but the air is very thin in here, as it's currently being repopulated by the O2 system.
Right.
Quick, Chris, hack it. Make it helium.
But,
Rory, you were way too high pitched. We couldn't hear you.
I'd
Yeah, I know.
probably just place him on one of these beds.
Okay.
Because I can't do anything else.
You like pick him up on your shoulder and kind of like struggle, move him over, and drop him on the bed. As soon as you do that, the wall behind you goes. Whereas 2 grenades go off behind it.
I imagine he looks through the hole and just sees. Maybe
You can probably. Yeah, you can see Lockie and the wall, like the ground here, and walls of in the engine room, and the blink itself are all just covered in blood and chunks.
Lockie's been playing with his food.
Charles is probably just going to be like, and yeah, start towards him.
Okay, that's your turn. Jin.
I have no idea. Can I see that explosion went off?
No, from in here, no, sadly. You can probably feel it go.
No, hang on. I came through that door, so it's still
Yes.
open. It's locked open for another 6
Oh,
turns.
you would be able to see it because
Can I
there's the
see?
window, and that's the
Yeah,
hole.
so you could see. Yeah, you could see through the one-way glass through the door. The blast has occurred, and there's blood on the other side.
Okay. Would I be able to see Charles walk past it if he starts heading that way?
Yes, I'd say so.
I'm going to follow Charles.
Okay, you are. Okay.
I will try and fly, catch up to Charles and just say, "Hey, buddy, how you doing? How you do?" Whoa, what the fuck? Looking at Lockie.
Would you be able to open one of those doors, though?
With my hand.
Actually, yeah.
Does it need to be attempted? Can we just say I did?
I'm going to need you to attempt it because if you can't make it through, the room is going to have its way with you.
Okay, or I'll just head back to where I was. 2d6.
It's a 6 plus whatever
It's
your
a
thing
10.
is.
Yeah, you're fine.
And it
Okay.
lasts for 3 turns. or 3?
Six turns.
I catch up to Charles and just go, "Hey man, have we figured out where the computer room is yet?"
Probably next level down.
Yeah, probably is. Have you seen Lockie? Oh shit, Lockie.
And Charles is just like... just radiating with psychic power. Okay, Jin, you have moved and taken action. That is your turn. Catalina! You can see Andreas has run away and left one guy on the bridge about to chase after him. Can you do anything, and if so, what?
No. I have only
Okay.
a measly gun and myself.
You are a very good self.
Yes, but I can't get anywhere near that ship because if there's nanobots, I am hacked if they touch me.
Molly
The breeding
looked at...
grounds.
Molly just says, "Hey, can I fire again?"
Sure, Molly. Dimitri, do you have everyone on comms? We need to get everyone out of here. If the ship is going to be stopped by the captain, we need to make sure that the crew is safe.
I'm not sure that we want to save the crew.
I meant our crew, you idiot!
Ah, our crew, right.
Duh.
You seem to be talking about the other ship's crew.
At least save Andreas. We put a lot of effort to save him.
I love what I've done here. There's 2 DOTAC crew members left, and one of them's Andreas. All the rest of them are dead because I kamikazed them.
Can we have it soon that PIMM just rocks up soon? It's like, oh, this can't get any worse. And you just see the Milan come into thing going...
just plows through the MSG.
I'm here to give hot pickup.
Well, I can talk to people on comms whether they pay any attention or not is,
Ask for a status update.
Hello, crew members of the Molotov. What the fuck is going on?
Blowing this piece of shit to high heaven.
Before you do that, can you get the captain?
The captain?
We have broken his link with DOTAC.
Catalina runs over his shoulder. He could be valuable resource. We don't know what information he has.
You hear a voice in your head, Zoo, get the protectorate, Ooh, we need that shit, Ooh.
Catalina doesn't think about that. Ooh.
Catalina doesn't know they exist.
Maybe she fucking should.
I mean, the turrets inside aren't pre-tech. The 2 big guns attached to the outside of the ship are pre-tech.
Never mind.
So
Lucky, you have a new directive, potentially.
Speaking of which, it's your turn, Lucky. You have 4 minutes and 54 seconds to go.
I haven't set the detonator yet. It was pre-prepping.
Cool. Okay. And then some morons toss some grenades in at you and blew themselves up at the same time.
Lockie kind of just rolls his eyes like, didn't realize this would be a rescue mission, and is gonna just advance forward to try and find this guy.
Can Molly's gonna shoot again. Never mind. I was gonna say, can I ask Molly to send him an image of what Andreas looks like, but then I realized that Molly's gonna...
She hits!
Hey, good
Yay!
Molly!
Andreas is dead! Woo!
Wait, what?
No, so this guy who was hit
on the bridge, slightly smushed by a grenade, is now pinned somehow.
Yes. So Molly wiggles her butt, lines up a shot, and you see just as this guy like shakes off the damage and goes to pursue Andreas, just as he's about to pass out of the field of view of the window, you just see, and he just collapses to the ground dead.
You know how you reacted to that, Ali? That's how I feel when you mentioned to Rory that he has rerolls.
Oh. I mean, look, he's entitled to his rerolls just as much as we are, Al.
So Lockie, how quick is this mech?
Quite quick.
Give me a number, please.
Do I have the...
Mech
no, I've got the
numbers.
wrong book open. Mech. I believe they can move 50.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember it being something absurd.
I will be halving
40,
that.
40.
I will be halving that purely because
Damage.
for parts of this, purely because you are like scraping your shoulders against the ceiling and the wall, and are like having to stoop and can't like enter a full mech stride inside the ship. But you can make it to like this intersection and either go left or right.
Where did he go? Oh, right. Okay.
He's gonna look around first to see what's there.
Of course, I will reveal we have more hallways and some doors.
Left
me
is
check.
always right. He's going left.
Okay, so you go this way. You can make it about that far.
Alright.
And you see that there is a wounded man jumping up and down, trying to pull a ladder down from the ceiling that you think is probably connected to one of the ship's escape pods.
He's a hostile. Get him.
I actually need to make a mental effects save on that because Lockie is on drugs at the moment.
Correct.
Oh no!
And
Yes, you are.
No one did send him an image.
Yes, but we did tell you to look for the captain and save him, so I feel like you would at least ask, are you the captain?
I imagine he'd have, like...
No, he wouldn't.
Different
It's
dress.
Lockie. He'd take a snapshot. Guns first, questions later. Come on, do you really think he'd ask on drugs? I
mean,
don't. He's taking a crap load. He's God. We're all gods. It's a ship of gods.
I disagree, but that's okay.
Oh, for
That's
fuck's sake.
Jin's gonna
Lucky.
get off this and he's
Roll me a
only
mental
less than
effects
his-
save.
I rolled exactly my mental effects.
so you
Okay. You have the wherewithal to
Not
shoot
rolling a lot.
and or ask questions.
Did you say his name or just the captain? You just said captain, didn't you?
They just said the captain.
I think this is where Lockie's saving grace would be, because he is that kind of person that would be like, are you Andreas? And if they shot him, he'd shoot them and go, nope, and move on to the next one.
Yeah, Lockie's gonna line up the anti-vehicle laser and just be like, "Oi, you're the captain.
Yes!
All right, get the fuck off this ship then."
Okay! One more jump. He grabs the bottom rung, and this little ladder goes, and he just scurries up.
Fidget is attacking me from under my desk.
This is great. The only thing that these excursions are teaching Jin is safety protocols of a problem. Take lots of drugs so that you can overcome the emotional trauma of committing war crimes.
And
great.
and also take lots of drugs to overcome the limitations of the flesh.
Yep.
Yeah. And people wonder why PIMM is having trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of my movement and thing. So seeing him jumping up into the thing, Hey, bye. Alright, job's done. Open comms again to the others and just go, we're getting off this thing yet? I really want to blow it up.
No, I want the box. I said that.
Well, hurry the hell up.
I mean, I get that, and we can blow up DOTAC himself rather than just this useless ship.
Okay. Charles, it's your turn. You are standing opposite Jin and have a badly wounded man on the table in front of you.
Looking at this piece of technology,
The surgical suite?
yes.
Or this? Yeah.
Like the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
The fact that you can connect a bioscion to it and have them heal multiple people at once.
Yep.
Does it look like pre-tech?
This is Sci-Tech.
Just
so
Sci-Tech?
yes.
Oh, so
Sci-Tech.
it is.
Sci-Tech is pre-tech plus. It is, but it's only really spicy if you're a Sci-Tech.
Which I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I also know pre-tech. And I need pre-tech.
You also like spicy.
I need to take some of the machinery off this ship.
Yeah, there is a lot of shit we kind of need here at this point.
How long before?
Oh, it's going to be a while.
It will take 11 hours for the Yakootahn to be in range of this ship.
Oh, I thought you said it would take 11 hours for us to get to Yakootahn.
Correct.
Is that Yakootahn?
It'll take 11 hours for the MSG to get to Yakootahn,
At that point,
and 11 hours to get to them.
I'm going to basically be like, we need this ship. We need what's on it. This ship will help me fix things. So I'm going to fly out.
Yeah, man, like, we spent a lot of work on this thing. I kind of want to just recover some shit. You wouldn't destroy my presents, would you? It's like just before Christmas. It is Christmas, right? It's Christmas now.
Are you seriously using human morality and holiday in order to try and get them to... That's like me walking up to like a completely different culture. I was like, what's that day you really find sacred? Ah, yeah, that day. That's why you've got to give me this shit.
What I love about it is that it's absurdly expressed and it's so perfect.
But it's very charismatic when he says it. He's a diplomat.
Are you saying that over comms, by the way, you two?
Pardon?
Saying that we need the ship?
Yeah.
We need the ship.
Lockie's response is just yelling into the headset. We're not going for this shit again. We're not putting Catalina through this shit again.
No. You see how I removed those nanobots from your mech, and we can deal with them. I mean...
Ellis, can you make me a mental ethics save?
I could try. Oh, this
Lockie is on drugs. Lockie is very, very angry, and Lockie is pissed
You failed.
off.
I'm so sorry.
Lockie's blowing up the ship.
Okay. Given that the party is presently not under any active threat, I will drop us out of initiative.
Well, that's thoroughly unfortunate.
So, Lockie, what do you do?
Pacing.
Lockie's going to turn off his comms because he's in a bad mood, and take the blink back to the engine room.
Okay. Not long after Dimitri, Catalina, not long after you hear the sound of Lockie's comms go and cut out, you see one of the 10 escape pods attached to the side of the ship go and start flying away.
Where is it going? Cause
It's currently just flying away from this ship. It doesn't look like it has locked in a course. It's not flying towards any planet. It's just flying away into open space.
Okay. Dimitri, you get on comms to that escape pod. Make sure it's Andreas. Molly?
Yeah?
What is Loki doing? He just cut off his comms.
I don't know. Hang on a sec. Oh, he's kind of near the edge of my range.
Can you get us closer, Dimitri?
Well, I can, because we don't really need to be hidden anymore, I don't think.
I mean, just to the back of the ship. Just
Yeah,
close,
I'm
closer to...
sure I can move the ship closer.
You certainly can. You can pull the ship back, and Molly goes, "Ooh, what?" Lockie, you feel an attempt in your mind to make pleasant contact. It's basically the equivalent of a psychic handshake. Are you willing to accept it, or are you going to resist?
He's turned his comms off, so he's not going to hear.
Apparently, I am going to accept it,
Okay.
according to my mental
You
health
hear?
save.
You hear? It's me, Molly! Lockie, you okay? You turned your comms off.
I'm fine. Just getting ready to blow this thing up.
Oh, he's gonna blow it up, you guys. That sounds fun.
Wait, what? Make sure everyone's off. Wait, Loki, you bet. Tell him he'd better make sure he's off there too.
He can hear you.
Oh, Loki, you get your ass off that ship immediately.
I'll be off. I've set a 5-minute timer.
Okay, and what about everyone else?
They better move their ass.
No, you make sure they don't get caught. That's not how a crew works. It's not all for ourselves. It's for each other.
No response.
Okay.
Bushy boy, don't make me come there and get you!
While that is happening, Jin and Charles. Charles, you were going to the bridge, yes?
Yes.
Okay. You head to the bridge and find it quite trashed. It seems but a single grenade has gone off in here, but it was localized on the captain's chair. You think you might be able to find a functional control panel in here. Please roll me a luck save.
Luck save?
Luck save to find like a functional piece of tech to interface with.
Yes. Luck I get.
Yes, luck you get.
Please don't make me roll a tech save.
You see that a standing terminal over to the left of the bridge is functional.
Do a barrel roll, Star Fox.
I go over. What course is it set on?
This ship is currently not going forwards. The ship is stationary, or rather, it is drifting to a stop. It seems that Andreas made some changes before he began choosing people.
Right. I change it so it starts flying towards the gas giant to make geosynchronous orbit around it.
Roll me navigation, please.
Yeah, this is where I fuck up.
We're fine.
What's my navigation? Yeah, no, my navigation's not good. Where is it?
If it hasn't got points in it, it'll be a neg 1.
It's a neg 1.
You begin attempting to plot a course through regular space.
It's a 5 and a 6, so it's a 10.
Oh.
Good thing you understand tenets of astrophysics. You
The joys of
know-
working on spike drives for so long.
Yeah, you know it isn't perfect, even with your high roll, and that Dimitri would probably scoff at what you've just done, because it was very by the books, and Boring.
Yeah, sounds about right.
There's no barrel rolls in this. It's boring.
But you amend
There's
the
no
course of the
freaky
ship
maneuvers, man.
and have it proceed forward once again. It's not going overly quickly, but it's going.
I don't need it to go quick. I just need it to go away from here.
Okay. Jin, while Charles is doing that, what are you doing?
I'm standing right near very expensive pre-tech machines. I'm just gonna open it up and start looting.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Roll me tech pre-tech, please. To kind of get a sense of what's around you.
Can I roll tech Alienware more to just grab pieces I want? I can do pre-tech if it's pre-tech salvage is pre-tech salvage,
Do you
but
need me to roll something?
yeah, either way, 2d6 and whatever.
I'm gonna go with pre-tech.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 2 to 1.
Wouldn't have helped. Okay.
Can I use a reroll?
We have only one left. It's up to you guys.
Do we want pre-tech salvage?
Oh,
Because otherwise we're not getting any.
even if Lockie is going to blow up the ship, we'll end up with at least some. Because I will rip one of those things out of the ship myself to bring it with us.
Up to you guys.
All right. Does that
wants it? PIMM will probably wreck it.
does that take my action?
We are out of initiative, but essentially it means that you are probably getting a little bit distracted. Like you start like trying to hastily remove things, but your mind's like, oh no, I can't start pulling things out willy nilly, or I might damage things.
Okay.
You know, so you are like. You are taking things apart. It's just slower and more careful than you were like, because you're like, I don't know what's going on here. I'll just be as careful as possible.
Yep. I'll just overcome. So, Lucky, how are you planning on blowing this thing up anyway?
Overloading the Romney seems the simplest.
You mean
Not the Romney, the Blink.
custom.
Right? You realize there's a lot of easier ways that, don't involve sacrificing our own machinery.
I don't have the time or patience for it.
You know, drugs are a hell of a drug.
You don't say. God damn it.
I mean, there's, solutions where we could actually strike a blow at DOTAC rather than just, You're going to burn one of his toenails for, hey, DOTAC, you still there?
You hear no response.
What do you suppose your processing power is compared to the actual DOTAC? I'm guesstimating 0.51% maybe. Probably not. Probably not even close. Too stupid.
All 9 escape pods fire.
That's what I thought.
If there's even a single nanite on board this ship, that is a risk to Catalina, and it's not a risk I am willing to take.
And
We're blowing this thing up.
You did just hear the escape pods disappear, didn't you?
That won't stop me getting off here.
No, but it won't stop him getting off either.
We'll take them out too.
You know, this is kind of dumb, even for you.
He's not in his right mind. Oh god, he's gonna hurt you. He's
angry and he's high on tsunami.
Okay, activates the countdown timer, gets out, and is just going to start charging through the rooms to grab Jin.
Okay.
It's almost 11 o'clock.
We have 5 minutes on the clock. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
I was expecting that, so I'm glad it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to think of something very creative to do with that time, because if any so essentially next session, if I'm gonna have a stopwatch with me, and if any conversation begins that is outside of a few words, I am pausing initiative and starting the countdown.
Sounds good.
Hopefully, I'll actually be able to do more than 2 things next time.
You gave yourself 5 minutes. I'm giving you only 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Use it wisely.
Ouch. There is like, what, 6 seconds a turn?
Yes, but I'll be timing conversations in real time.
Jin's purposely winding Lockie up to try and get him to leave the mech alone.
You did the wrong way about it.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, he's leaving
No,
the
no,
mech
but
alone.
that's
He's
the
leaving the
thing.
mech alone.
Yes, I know.
You-
Logically, if Jin just had said nothing, he would have just left it, and Jin would have gone and overridden the mech 2 seconds later. That's not Jin's personality. He's an annoying git. He'll do things to get his way, even if it means irritating people a little bit.
Yes, irritate the drugged up warrior in a mech suit that wants to blow everything up. Sounds
Not in
like
the mech
the
suit anymore.
best idea.
He's also
Here's Lucky!
he's also not actually wearing any armor at the moment.
Neither am I. You realize if you punch me, I'd probably die on the spot.
You idiot! You're not even wearing a vac suit.
He's wearing a psychic.
I'm wearing a vac.
suit.
I'm also wearing a vac suit as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
so-
okay.
So some armor, a bit of armor.
Psychic back suit doesn't count for armor, though, does it?
It
Yeah.
gives you an armor class of 7,
Does it?
as opposed to 9.
So basically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Under Armour.
Okay,
Pardon me.
Oh god, Lockie's got kinesis wraps.
he does, yes. And a sword.
I want kinesis wraps.
You
Alright,
have
so
a monoblade.
There is a 1 in 20 chance that I miss
And don't kill
with,
me
with
outright.
Tsunami on.
Yeah.
Because of the bonus to hit.
Oh my god.
So pretty much you run out and knock me unconscious
Is it the
instantly.
consequences of man?
Well, I mean, no, the Kinesis Wraps only do 1d2 plus 3. Like, melee attacks in this game are actually quite weak.
Well, that's why I have the blades, because they're melee.
I mean,
strong.
Lockie does have monoblades as well, but he's not going to kill
Alright, we should
Jin.
raid, guys, because it is 11
But
p.m.
see, that's the hilarious thing. If you punch Jin, he's immediately going to feign going unconscious, and he has enough charisma and lying ability to go with it.
Ali, Rory, it's hitting 11 p.m. I'm flagging.
Indeed.
Oh, go
All
for
good.
it, dude. It's fine. It's fine. All right.
If
Who
you
are we raiding?
we have the Game Stormers at 11 who are just chatting. Turn-based Dave doing art, and
we've got-
that's all I can see.
Dreaded GM, who is I can't actually tell what they're doing, but it's something to do with Dungeons and Dragons and voice acting. I think it's just a chatting stream. And then Venakelda, who is playing Dungeons and Dragons.
They're on episode 7 of their campaign. Campaign 2. Ooh. Interesting.
You know what's fucking hilarious?
Me. I mean, what?
Next episode, Jin is going to insist that both of you get therapy from him. And he's going to go around replacing every drug on the ship, no matter what it is, with saline.
Yeah,
Before we raid, I think we'll say thank you all for joining us.
Yes,
of course,
absolutely. This
absolutely.
I am very warm at the moment.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Yeah, no cozy.
Good night. Good night,
Good
Mikhail.
night. We will see you again next week if you wish to join us.
Yes, of course.
Same time next week, or if you are interested in a Dungeons and Dragons game, we also do one on Sunday nights as well.
Mhm.
Same time Sunday night though.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a very good time.
We've got a tracker on our channel panels, so you can actually see it in your time, which is great. Yeah, so hang around because we're gonna raid, and thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the raids and the follows and the shazoos and the subs and sub gifts and all of the things. And yeah, we'll catch you on Tuesday. No, Sunday, because today's Tuesday. Sunday, otherwise next Tuesday. Have a good one, guys.
Yes.
And
Bye.
we'll rate, so hang out for the raid so that we can pass on our love to someone else. To live, folks.